What's good, chat? What's good, everybody? Hey, what's good, chat? Y'all ready for the stream? It's about to be lit. It's about to be lit. We done with drawing. We're done with drawing. We are officially done with drawing, bro. At least for a little while now.
I will never ever sell my soul now. Cause I've been on the road, quit acting like you've been with me this whole time. Cause I've been on the road,
See, I don't know if that's a Dougie or if that's like a white boy Dougie, but hey, I'm proud of it. Listen, hey, we done with drawing, finally. Finally, we moving on to bigger, better things, bro.
Y'all just sit back, put your kick back, keep on acting like
we moving on to bigger, better things, so you excited for the bigger, better things, bro? Let's get ready, bro, because I'm excited, because I got a 50-minute video, plus an 8-minute video, plus a game, plus maybe drawing with yoga, who knows, bro? Who knows, today's stream might be lit, hey.
Bought a new car for you, woke up for breakfast, yeah. Cause I ain't never seen me fall under pressure. They ain't never ever seen me fall, nah, never. Always keep one up on them cause I'm too clever. I will never ever sell my soul, nah, never. Cause I've been on the road, I quit acting like you've been with me this whole time.
That hurts my legs, bro. That hurts more than Logan. This whole time.
Yeah, where you been? When it was time to do some work and put it in. I just be laughing when I see them, look at them. Leave when I lose and pop back up soon as I win.
You know what I'm saying, chat? Hey, you ready for the stream? I'm ready for the stream. You ready for the stream? Let me see it. Hey, I know you're excited. I know you're excited because it's a twice stream. It's a twice moment, bro. This shirt is definitely from here, bro. I don't know if I bought it in the women's section of a Target or something, but it's definitely these showing up my sleeve.
Let's get it. Cause they ain't never seen me fall under pressure. They ain't never ever seen me fall, nah, never. Always keep one up on them cause I'm too clever. I will never ever sell my soul, nah, never. Cause I've been on the road, I quit acting like you've been with me this whole time. Cause I've been on the road, I quit acting like you've been with me this whole time.
That's actually a workout.
This my
goal
last
is
shot,
to
you
be
can't
able,
be mad,
bro,
at least I tried.
if I start doing
We
that
supposed to
every
be
single
grown,
day,
but you
I'm
still
gonna have the
acting childish. I
beefiest
can get on the
thighs,
jet alone.
and my goal is to be able to
where
do
you bagging
it
this
throughout an
shit. Turn
entire
into a
summer.
savage, I got baggage in my neck, you drive it fast and I won't crash it. I'm supposed to be sober, but some kind of way I just keep getting loaded. It's gonna take more than some pressure to fall me. Try as hard as I can, but
This literally just squats, bro.
I ain't running out these bands for nothing or no one. She say I'm a dog, but it takes one to know one.
Anyway, that's the gist of the stream, y'all. Hey, get excited. Get excited. We doing a big one. We're doing a non-drawing one, so it's big.
Always keep one up on them cause I'm too clever. I will never ever sell my soul,
Wow.
nah, never. Cause I've been on the road,
That took a lot out of me for sure.
quit acting like you've been with me this
Whole time.
Cause I've been on the road, I quit acting like you've
Been with me this whole time. Now, I don't mean to show off, but like, I just have fun with it. You know what I mean? I just have fun doing it. So, hey, my bad. My apologies. But if you're ready for the stream, get ready. If you ready for the stream, you in the right place. If you're not ready for the stream, get ready. If that's even possible. If it's even possible for one mere human to get ready for such an incredulous stream. Whatever that word means. Cause they ain't never seen me fold under pressure. So as I said, the plan is probably reacts and then drawn with yogurt and then game afterward. I got a random game off Steam that came out like 6 days ago or something. I don't know. It seemed not bad though. It seemed kind of well made for only having like 7 views. So ugh. I just brushed my teeth. Also, it's water, so it's gross. But anyway, hey, let me catch y'all up on the twice real quick. So yesterday, after stream ended, I posted. Oh, I didn't even realize. I was gonna say I posted my last TikTok for a minute, but actually I didn't because friggin' Layla told me that she found me off TikTok, and if so, why is my camera always doing this crap? I know somebody saw that little sliver of camera behind that. That's so weird, bro. But anyway, Layla said that she found me off TikTok, and that encouraged me to keep going on TikTok because, hey, somebody found me. Somebody found me, which means it's working. It's working. It's working very slowly. Very, very slowly. Hey, let's check the community Discord. Let's see people's reactions to the art. We got 1 fire from Yogurt and Layla. 1 milk from Yogurt Layla. 1 jar from Yogurt Layla. Bro, I wanted to see Zeph's reaction, bro. Because I already knew orgies and cozies. Well, actually, I don't think I knew orgies. But I already knew cozies. I knew everybody's reactions. Listen, I realized if I had to do it again, that penis is popping, bro. If I had to do it again, I would make everything bigger. Like, me, I was trying to do it like, okay, so there's an island, and I was trying to make it so that everything is, like, relative to the island. You know what I mean? Like this dog is floating in the air, so he could be however big he wants. The motorcycle floating in the air, like, in the air stuff, it's all perspective. Or it's not really perspective, because they could be anywhere. On the ground, though, I was like, you know, Michelangelo, he can't be too big because he like skating onto the island or whatever. The whatever has to be on the water, so it can't be that big. The cliff with the sexy cowboy can't be that big because it's got to be here, and there's got to be. Basically, what I'm trying to say is there's a lot of dead space. I think next time I do a drawing like this, I'm not gonna have any dead space. I'm gonna have it so it's like the penis coaster fills up. Like, the penis is probably gonna be bigger, you know what I mean? Cause the Quarry's gonna be bigger, Michelangelo gonna be bigger, Blender big. Everything's gotta be bigger so that there's less dead space behind it. Or more stuff. It's either everything's bigger or more stuff. Because, like, I could have made the dog cover this entire spot, right? And I could have had Mr. Krabs. Well, Mr. Krabs is pretty big, but I could have had him, like, cover that entire spot. I could have had the tornado lean more into the middle and over here. You know what I mean? So that there's just less dead air in the back. I could have had the Teletubby, like, blasting off into outer space and then cover this entire area. I could have had Usagi just huge. Like Lisa, not as huge as Lisa. I could have had the boat just big, like the boat could have started sinking over here, and it could have reached over here. That way there's no dead space. It's just a lot of dead space. I could have had this unicorn probably cover like a whole 1/5 of the canvas. And like this cliff is so big for what? Right? The actual character in the thing is not that big, right? So honestly, I should have also just taken this and just made it bigger. You know what I mean? Because, like, the cliff is fine, right? If the cliff is covered up. You know what I mean? The actual setting behindhand looks good, but it needs to be more covered up. Like, maybe more pens or bigger pens. I don't know. Bigger blender. Everything just got to be bigger. That's simply it. That's my opinion. Also, crazy fan art, bro. Still crazy that this exists, bro. It's still crazy that this exists, bro. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. That's a 10 out of 10 good looking stud right there. That's what that is. But, as I said, anyway, after stream yesterday, I had posted a TikTok. I made pizza rolls because we got no food in our house. I don't know how old the pizza rolls were, but I didn't get sick or anything, so I'm sure I'm fine. I got no milk. I drank my last Capri Sun. I guess we still got pineapple, and pineapple got some juice in it, but es mala amante la fama no va querir te deverda do. I was about to say the same thing before you showed up, actually. That's a crazy coincidence. Y'all just sit back, bit of bit back, do the boot about a bit back. Fake love. Are you really who you say you are? But anyway, as I was saying, bro, I had my last pizza rolls. I had my last Capri Sun. We got no milk. So then for breakfast today, I didn't really have anything. But luckily, I slept for 10 hours, so breakfast was good. What's good, Layla? Hey, I'm good. Me good? Me personally, I think today's stream is going to be lit. Depending on if Yogurt wants to do the drawing thing or not, right? If so, I got 3 things. If not, we got 2 things. It's still fine. We got a video, a long video, and 1 short video. And then we got the drawing thing with Yogurt, and then we got the game. I'm doing a game. I'm bringing back the gaming segment. Yeah, and I was just going over, bro, I was just criticizing my drawing, saying I should have just made everything bigger. There's a lot of dead space, like right here. There's a lot of water on this cliff. There's a lot of, like, cliff. Dead space, dead space, dead space, dead space. I was saying I should have just made everything bigger. It would have looked better. But I was over here being like, perspective this, perspective that. Nobody cares about the perspective. They care about the fat unicorn and the sexy cowboy. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, anyway, as I was going on, I also animated a little bit yesterday. But I realized I gotta stop. First of all, I'm getting somewhere with the animations. But the progress for the last like 3 or 4 days has been really slow and frankly very embarrassing. And also, I have not edited my last Elden Ring Night Rain YouTube video in a minute. And I need to finish it and get it done. So today I woke up. I didn't wake up, but after I woke up and a few hours had passed, you know what I mean? I realized I gotta just stop drawing and I gotta purely focus on the editing. Even though I don't like the editing part and I wish I did, yeah, I just gotta lock in. That's all. I just gotta lock in on the editing, so then we can get the actual videos going. You know what I mean? The actual videos that should do well on YouTube. They should do well. Will they do well? I don't know, but they should do well. Anyway, that's what I was going off about. Today, we got, as I said, 1 really long video about the most disturbing crimes that happened in the K-pop community, and then I also got recommended an animation. I don't know if this one's also stop motion or not. It is. I like the stop motion animations, bro. They go hard. They really do. But anyway, that's enough of that. How are your guys' day going? How are you, Yogurt Boys? How are you, Layla? Are y'all excited for the stream? Let me plug in my headphones. Y'all just sit back. Bro, we really could just go all the way off on, like, watching animations, I think. Like, one day we could just have a whole anime. The dream, though, the dream is for one day. I sing too much, unfortunately. I don't have anyone that tells me to shut up. That's not a bad thing. Bro, I genuinely, as soon as I woke up, bro, you know how I'd be scrolling TikTok as soon as I wake up? I found a TikTok of Lisa performing Thunder at Coachella. The first thing I did was try to sing, and obviously I'm gonna have a voice crack because I just woke up. And then it was so bad. It was so bad. I genuinely thought of closing TikTok and then typing in Discord no stream today, and then I don't know, dying. Like I had been awake for like 5 minutes, and that was the first thing I chose to do with my day. It was awful. It felt bad. But other than that, I see nothing wrong with singing too much. Like singing's fun. I see nothing wrong with it. Y'all just sit back, do the bit back. Anyway, hey, let's watch the TikTok.
I woke up in a new Bugatti. I woke up in a new Bugatti. I woke up in.
I could do this with my cat. What the frick?
How dare you catch me cheating without my consent? I'm suing.
Bro, I really thought that was the actual footage. I did not even know that was about to be AI.
I'm having a baby. Yeah.
Oh.
like, what's happening?
I hope it doesn't die this time.
Oh, dang.
I hope it does.
That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy. Hey, at least she seemed to be a good sport about it. You know what I'm saying? That's actually... That's awful, bro. That's awful. Anyway, what's something I could talk about? I really don't know. Because as I said, I don't got anything going on in my life. I really can't just start spewing off unless I go... Let me check my camera roll for a memory. Hold on. Y'all ever call yourself the Dark Pump? Because I found some bread one time in a grocery store called Dark Pump. And I really... Bro, the Dark Pump is a crazy name. I don't think I could show you what I did with it. I definitely took a picture of the name Dark Pump. But I can't show you because I think it has one of my friends in it. Yeah. Wow, that was actually... Bro. Looking back on this photo of him. Crazy times. But anyway, the name Dark Pump is so obscenely, like, just... Like, they had to know what they were doing, right? When you put Dark Pump on your bread, and obviously I went around being like, guys, guess what I am? Guess what kind of bread I am? I'm a Dark Pump. You know what I mean? I went around doing that. But, like, you gotta know what's up when you're doing Dark Pump. I don't know why I saved a picture of ramen, but I did. Stripper money, of course. Not even chili, and I got my dogs out. Okay. I'm going through my Snapchat memories right now. And, like... Oh my god, bro. It's like... I'm not gonna show this because I'm embarrassed. Actually embarrassed. But it's like, how could one person be so ugly? And yeah, I tried to be ugly in this thing. But, like... It was obscene. It was obscene amounts of ugly. That was like the first time I was driving. Bro, this kind of thing would get me... this kind of thing would get me canceled, bro. This kind of thing would actually get me canceled. Holy crap, bro. That's funny. That's really funny, bro. But it's also not. Okay, I gotta stop going through the camera roll because I can't even show you guys what I'm talking about. But basically, I took a picture of my bisexual cop friend without him knowing. I sent it to like the bowling group chat or whatever. And I typed, he said he has a blank kink. And the blank is... a word that you shouldn't say in regards to little people. But it's really funny, bro. Why did TikTok keep showing me?
And right now,
jeez. Why do they keep showing me like the most popular TikToks?
nothing beats a Jet2 holiday. And right now, you can save £50. Nothing beats a Jet2 holiday. And right...
Baby wanna be Gucci down. Baby wanna be Gucci down. Little baby wanna be Gucci down. You pull out the shit, better shoot me now. Got us on the bed, now you want a movie now.
Is this fake? How did she pass out like 4 times?
Baby wanna be Gucci down. Baby wanna be Gucci down. Little baby wanna be Gucci down.
Okay, that was not fake.
Baby wanna be Gucci down.
Yeah, that's not fake. That's not fake.
My turn. Okay. There you go. I dare you. What does it say? It says I dare you to tickle me.
That was cool.
All about trust.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Ready? Here we go. Jordan.
Told you.
I don't even know what this is, bro. Ooh, this is what I was talking about. Hey, I knew we'd get a good TikTok eventually. See, the crazy thing is, why don't they just show this one? when I open TikTok, why don't they just show this one instead of being like, oh, here's a bunch of people getting smacked upside, left, right in the face. You know what I mean? Like, I don't really care about all that. Bro, Blackpink concerts are so cool. Just recently, I saw TikToks when I woke up this morning, so I assume this was last night. All four of them sung APT together, and it was just like, bro, it's just a vibe. First of all, watching them do it is awesome, but can you imagine just being with like 3 of your best friends on a giant stage in front of a bunch of people just singing, and then like you got fireworks going off in the background, and you got rose petals falling? Like, that's a moment. That is a moment. That's the kind of thing that when you go on tour, like it could make you cry, bro. But then you keep doing it so often that you kind of get desensitized, probably. This is from the... I think this is from the Chicago one. They've already had 4 tours, bro. Seoul, LA, Chicago, and now Toronto. And I can tell you the fits of all of them. Alter ego. Alright, that's enough, that's enough. I'm just kidding. You really thought about it, skip it. You really thought about it, skip it, bro. Face up to the sky. You know what I think I don't know if... Surprisingly, I haven't seen like what songs they actually sing, because most people are showing off like APT, Earthquake, Like Jenny, and Thunder. You know what I mean? But I was gonna say, I don't know if she sings F Up the World. Like I feel like this is her song. You know what I mean? I feel like Thunder is her APT. It's her Earthquake. It's her Like Jenny. But I mean, it's just cause she opens up the concert like that. Me personally, my favorite song, the first song that I got really like on the album that I was like, okay, this is my favorite one on the album, other than Dream, obviously, was Thunder. It was Thunder, and then it was Lifestyle, right? And that's not counting like New Woman, Moonlit Floor, Rockstar, like the ones that came out beforehand. I'm talking about the actual genuine album. Those ones. And then I think Rapunzel. Karina. That was Karina, by the way. Panty? Alright, let's watch the animation. I really can't just sit here and watch a bunch of K-pop TikToks. Nobody cares. I care, but y'all don't care.
When I was 12 years old, I went to John Henderson Junior High School, unaware that we were all being systematically civilized to one day take over the planet. I spent most days doodling, usually some heroic display of one flashy godlike power or another, and I did feel sort of godlike. The first tingling sensations of approaching adulthood were like some all-powerful thing growing
This is starting to
inside
piss me off.
bursting at my seams. I didn't know what I was becoming, but it felt like it was gonna be impressive.
I would say off rip, I didn't like that intro. Like, I didn't like the voice. For some reason, the voice acting, I feel like these animations actually hit harder when there's no voice acting.
This was the day I remember the most.
He is a yucky
The day
Canadian.
I glimpsed my
How do you
godlike
know?
future.
Oh, I don't like the way he's speaking. I also don't like that. But how do you know? Oh, because you probably heard this before. The flag was there. Oh.
I only remember a few of the kids from back then. Doris
I couldn't tell
was
based
sat
off
as
the
still as
accent.
possible to look as delicate as
Fat-
possible.
Fat ass.
Roman, that one
Sorry.
mature kid in every class that had the natural poise and grace.
Are those... Is that supposed to be a mustache, or is that supposed to be holes in his face? Because I feel like it's supposed to be a mustache, but I'm pretty sure you don't make mustache by putting holes in the face. Because that is obviously somebody put holes in his face.
Of a 15-year-old. Augie Faulkner. Preteen incarnate.
Ew.
And
okay, I feel like just based off that scene alone, there should have been an R rating on this, bro. There should have been a 13 plus.
I was in the same class as Lily since grade 1.
Oh, she's a baddie.
But for some reason, we had never actually spoken to one another. Every year, I would try to get a desk close to hers.
That girl's insane,
A good seating
bro.
plan was crucial.
She's actually gonna
Not
kill
only
somebody.
to pick the best desk, but also for calculating possible angles of attack. I did learn some things in grade 7.
Ew, bro.
I wasn't exactly an ace student, but maybe that was because our teacher was old Ms. Lumley. You couldn't help
Yeah, I
but
don't
tune
like
her
her
out.
mouth, bro.
So in a way, the teacher was to blame for what happened next.
Right. The teacher was to blame for me shooting up the entire school. Ew. Wait, can you do that? Did he bring the frog back to life? Bro, it's gonna explode, isn't it? Never mind, he's gonna explode.
Right there. That was the moment.
He got paralyzed,
Had I really
bro.
brought that frog back? Had I done some trick that only a god can do?
What is this? I'm confused,
I didn't know,
bro.
but it was my first glimpse of real power. I could feel it surging all through me. If I was a god,
If I was a
I could
god,
play like
bro.
that anytime I wanted. I could
Calm
keep
down,
that
buddy.
old
I don't
frog
think
going
God is the right word. Okay?
Definitely. Who but a god could toy with life and death?
Bro, that is a demon child right there. The fact that she just does whatever and nobody cares. Oh, he's gonna kill her. Wait, I did not expect that. He's gonna kill her. Also, ew.
God, I hated Augie.
Also, why didn't they make the teacher, like, dummy thick? You know what I mean? Like...
If I was a god, I wouldn't have to put up with such useless, annoying pests. I'd have the power to deal with foul things like her. I'd just have to add some new parts and useful pieces. I'd harness the impressive changes that were reshaping my body, turning...
He literally could, bro. He could literally take that, electric device that he electrocuted himself with and go over and electrocute her and kill her.
me into something much more than
If
I
you
was.
wanted, bro.
What a thing I'd be. Who but a god could create monsters?
I'm not gonna lie, I don't like this animation. Like, out of all the animations we watched, except for the one, and there's some that I'm blanking on, but like the last one we watched with the girl with the drawing and the, like, she went to a factory or whatever, that one was better than this. The other one with the dude and the giant fish and then he kicked his dog or whatever, that one was better than both of them. The one where it was like that girl playing with the ball on the, like, right outside their house on the lake or whatever, and then there was the little boy and then she brought him in and she, like, changed his face or whatever. That one was gross, like with the baby, but that one was still more entertaining than this crap. I don't know, I just don't like the voice acting in stop motion, I guess. Yo, they about to put on some... Bro, you know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of Shark Boy and Lava Girl. When the whole classroom is just sitting there, and then outside it's all stormy and there's a tornado or whatever. And then freaking Homeboy's parents get sucked up. And then I like this one the most. Fair. And then Homeboy's parents get sucked up. And then Shark Boy and Lava Girl bring them back. That was crazy. And then they had Mr. Electro or whatever out in the back. Also, she looked like the girl. This is definitely taken from Shark Boy Lava Girl. Because she looked like the girl with the necklace and the ice powers. You know what I'm saying? And she's obviously that one dude that was like, Mr. Whatever, have this kid expelled. Okay, how weak is this teacher the way she can't close the window?
The thing is, if I was a god, I wouldn't just use my power to punish. I'd use it to get what I wanted.
I would use it mainly for punishment.
And I suppose, on that day,
take him to the principal's
the thing I'd
office
really
and have
wanted the
him
most
expelled.
was to create one absolutely perfect day with Lily. I would ensure that it was cozy and warm. A god would have a perfect picnic. What's the point of being a god if you can't show off? I imagined how impressed Lily would be at what I'd fashioned just for her.
True.
But if it
you
wasn't
could,
for...
bro, if you were a god and you brought a girl into the ocean, you know what I mean, and made all the animals glow, and then you had a picnic in the ocean, or if you went up into the clouds, oh my god, she would fall in love with you so hard. I love that line. Then he smacks Linus in the head. What the fuck? How do you remember the name Linus, bro? Linus is such a crazy name for a bully. Like that dude, that was a... I liked that bully, bro. Not like in the actual dream sequences or whatever, but only at the end.
Perfect.
Now that I think
It didn't matter. I wouldn't worry.
Because he had such a goofy voice,
A god could just
bro.
change everything.
If I was a god, you know what I'd do? Because in the dream world, his name is Minus. Bro, how recently have you watched that movie? Because I have not seen it in 7 or 10 or 12 years. How do you remember all that, bro? I've not seen... Anyway, what I was about to say is, if I was a god, I'd release the Epstein files. That's what I'd do. That's what I would do. Not that recently. Maybe you just got a good memory. Or maybe you just really liked the movie. All I remember was thinking Lava Girl was hot. And I'm not talking temperature-wise. I'm talking body bodacious-wise. Back when I was young. Not now. I mean, now she's like old, bruh. Lava Girl. I'm just gonna type in Lava Girl. See, like, that's a child. That's a child. But that is an adult. And she's still bad. She's still bad, bro. I give it to her. I was too old when I watched it for the first time to think either of them were hot. What? How's that even possible? What do you mean you were too old? Like you watched it when you were like 14 or something?
Who but a god
Like
could
13.
change the whole planet?
Alright. I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea what's happening in this animation. I will say visually, all the effects and stuff go hard, but if anyone says it, they're getting banned.
Well, I wasn't a god. I wasn't even in grade 8. I had seen our godlike future, though. A future where we can toy with life and death, create new genetic monsters, and destroy the whole planet. But you know, at that moment, the world seemed perfect, just the way it was.
Screw you, bro. I hope he gets into a cataclysmic car crash. I don't know what cataclysmic means, but I hope he dies is what I'm saying. That one was mid, bro. That was mid. Everybody in the comments are just saying if I was a god, but nobody's saying how amazing this video was done. This must have taken forever. It's good. I was hoping him getting electrocuted made him schizophrenic. Like with the, yeah, I get that. Cause like when the frog came alive and it like went inside his brain or whatever and it showed all the thing. That's a good point. Stop getting caught up in what you wish you could do and start doing what you can do. How is that the moral of the story, bro? When in this story did he do when in this story did he not wish he could do what he wanted to do and then did what he could do? You know what I'm saying? Like all he did was cause a fire and that caused what's her face to wave at him. These comments are making me mad, bro. Alright, let's look at, bro, we are gonna be here for a minute. Okay, I don't remember how long the Just Minx video was. I think it was 1:20, if I'm not mistaken. This is only 50 minutes, but that video took me like 2.5 hours to watch. I'm gonna try to make this one only like 1.5. You know, I'm gonna try.
These are some of the most disturbing crimes that happen in the K-pop community, and each case gets considerably worse.
Oh my god. Wait, this is actually gonna make me sad. Cause the thumbnail was all like, okay, I'm already stalling. We're 11 seconds in. I'm already doubling the amount of time that we've watched just speaking. I'm interested in this one first K-pop thing that feels like my thing. That's a good point. I was gonna say, this is gonna make me sad because this is gonna be mostly things that happen to, okay, this is gonna be mostly things that happen to K-pop idols and not things that like happen because, you know what I mean? Because in the thumbnail it said, oh, this K-pop idol kidnapped somebody. But now it's gonna be like, oh, these 4 K-pop idols got kidnapped and then murdered. And it's just gonna make me sad, bro.
It's the mid-late 90s. Ibon is a famous singer and
Libon!
actress. She worked her way up to celebrity status by first appearing in multiple TV dramas, and then transitioned into the music industry, where she debuted as an idol, which is pretty much just a K-pop singer.
Yeah.
She has a really strong fan base and is at the height of her success, which will inevitably have its horrifying downsides.
Don't say that, bro. Don't say that, bro. Please.
Libon is just filming for one of her projects.
Please let
like
Libon be okay.
Day, when she notices that the weather got pretty cold. It is autumn after all. She has about 20 minutes of filming left before she's able to go home. So her manager goes to her car to turn on the engine.
아니요, 그때 촬영이 끝나고 좀 날씨가 추웠어요. 추워서 차를 이제
I don't know what happened, but clearly she's still alive. So that's good. That's good. Hey, W, at least the worst thing possible didn't happen.
좀 시동을 걸어놓고
Because she's telling the tale.
Pass, Ibon is ready to wind down and go home. She walks down this long staircase to get to her car, when suddenly everything goes dark. It's not until the next day that she wakes up again, and she isn't in the car nor at her house. She's in her
Oh my god, she got smacked over the head and went unconscious, bro. And somebody kidnapped her.
room that she doesn't recognize.
그리고 나서 아침에 눈을 딱 떴어요. 내 방이 아닌 거야.
There's nobody around her. She
That's
didn't
so
drink
scary,
or anything,
bro.
so why can't she remember where she was? And then Ibon realizes the dark truth. She had been kidnapped and most likely spiked. And then she hears a voice.
What is spiked? Isn't that like when somebody puts something in your drink? So that means she had a drink like 10 minutes ago, and then she drank it, and then she was going to her car. Because when I think spiked, I don't think like when I think spiked, right? I don't think you're just walking, and then all of a sudden you pass out. I think you're drinking, and then you forget what happened, and then all of a sudden you wake up. But I mean, the narrator might be making stuff up. You know what I mean? Oh, everything went dark. She probably just forgot.
Why did you bring her and cause all of this trouble? The kidnapper and somebody else were having a conversation, but it doesn't seem like they want to do something bad to Yvonne. So she stands up and walks up to them, not knowing what would happen next. The person who just kidnapped her tells Yvonne that he did what he did because his brother is a huge fan of hers. They were Saseng fans, people who go to extreme lengths. They kidnap, they film and break into private property just to get the chance to talk to their celebrities, or in this case, idols. After Yvonne realized that they were just fans, she doesn't actually contact the police. Instead, she actually asks them to show her around the neighborhood. She doesn't think of them as active threats anymore. And so she spends a couple of hours with them and is eventually actually able to leave without being harmed anymore. The next day,
then she
Yvonne is recovering from this shocking and bizarre situation when she sees a yellow luxury sports car parked in front of her house. It's a gift from the fans, and they actually propose to her, but obviously she just rejects them and is finally able to move on. She got away unharmed,
insane,
which is
bro.
unfortunately not the case for 13-year-old Xiaoping. November 8th, 2013.
Bro, I don't like where this is going, bro. I don't like where bro, that was not a good transition, bro. You cannot be like, oh, first of all, like, I'm still confused on the whole spiked situation. Like, I don't think somebody gave her a drink that was spiked. I think she probably just got hit over the head or something. But then she would probably remember it. I don't know. But you cannot go from that story being like, and she made it out unharmed. And yeah, it was a scary situation, but at least nothing bad happened or whatever. And then being like, unfortunately, this 13-year-old girl was killed. And that's our next story. Like, that is not a good transition, bro. There's got to be something else that you could do between that.
Teen should have been just another school day for her. But even though she lived in Beijing,
her
obsession for K-pop would cost her her life that very day. Xiaoping.
I feel like this dude is being, I feel like this dude is not being very like what's the word I'm looking for when you like are emotion, like when you actually feel bad, like sympathetic or something. Like I feel like right now he's just using it for the clickbait, bro. Like when you put the words on the thing, that's cost her life. Trying to get me to feel like, oh, I don't like that, bro. I don't like it.
Started off as an excellent student. She managed to get into an extremely prestigious middle school that was known for its top-tier students. And
I don't even know if you
her
should be
elite
making
peers,
content.
She still managed to do pretty well. Her dad, Lee, was extremely proud of that fact. He only had a primary school education, and since his wife was disabled
What is primary?
and mostly hospitalized,
is primary like elementary school?
their financial situation
Primary,
was always
secondary,
very difficult. Their main source of
tertiary or
income was a living allowance from their grandparents. The fact that Xiaoping was working towards a great diploma just meant that she had a ticket to a better life.
That's so sad, bro.
It was normal for her to live in the school dorms, and she would just return to her home every Saturday to be with the family.
I will say, as I said, I don't know if you should be making content about the death of a 13-year-old girl, but we have seen stuff like that before, and I didn't think about it then, and I still don't know how I feel about it now, so that's why I'm watching the whole thing. But I think normally maybe I should just skip this part.
As time passed, Xiaoping would suddenly start spending more and more time on the computer when she was home. She would stay up until late at night. Her father didn't pay attention to it at first, but it did worry Lee just a tiny bit. Once the new school semester rolled around though, things started changing dramatically. Xiaoping decided she would no longer live in the dorms, but instead live at home full time again and just get a taxi to school every day. The taxi fees weren't gonna be cheap, but if that meant that Xiaoping would be able to focus on her studies better, so be it. Li just complied. But this is when everything started falling apart. Xiaoping spent more and more time on her computer, and her grades began to slip. Li didn't know what was going on. What did she actually do on that computer that consumed all of her living hours? What was actually more important than her grades and her future?
You know what I think might be the thing? This is my theory. I think she's talking to somebody who she thinks is like an idol, but it's actually not an idol, and then they're gonna be like, come meet me here, and then they're gonna kill her.
One night, he
like
took
they're
a
gaining
peek
her trust
and found out that she was obsessed with the K-pop group EXO.
Aren't we all?
She spent all of her waking hours promoting this K-pop group. All she did was engage with posts, listen to their songs, and other various things to get the group ranked higher on the music charts, which is a common thing for K-pop groups to encourage. It is often so that fan clubs are established by agencies and companies to purposefully influence their fans to complete certain tasks, such as writing comments, listening to their music X amounts of times, and doing other things. And Xiaoping was in the midst of it all. The more she supported EXO, the more status she would also gain within her own fan group. She would be so active, matter of fact, that she would even become somewhat of a role model and leader in her small circle of supporters. Li was completely overwhelmed by this fact. It seems like his daughter has lost all of her drive and ambition just to support this boy band. But he didn't know how to talk to her, so he just gave in, at least for now.
My theory has changed into she is so like, instead of working hard on her studies, she put in that kind of effort into like promoting EXO, and then as they said, she became like a role model or whatever because she's so good at it, because she's smart. I don't know. But then I think somebody's gonna get jealous and then kill her.
On October 19th, 2013, EXO was going to hold a concert in Beijing, which naturally prompted Xiaoping to ask her father for tickets. They cost around 1,200 yuan, or $160.
That's a lot of money.
This was Li's monthly salary, but he actually agreed. It was the thing that would make his daughter happy after all. However, Xiaoping didn't just ask for one ticket. She asked for another 1,200 yuan to buy a ticket for another fan. Since she was the leader of her small fan circle, she had to provide when they couldn't. This was unimaginable for Li. 1,200 yuan was already a huge amount of money, and she now wanted to buy a ticket for somebody she barely knew. So he simply refused.
That's tough. Oh my god, I swear if this fan kills her.
But that didn't stop Xiaoping from getting what she wanted. She decided to go to her grandparents for the money. They surely couldn't say no to their own granddaughter. And she was right. Her grandparents gave her the money, and she just went behind her own father's back for it. This was the first real crack in their relationship. It's 7 AM, and it's been a couple of weeks since she attended EXO's concert. Today is one of Xiaoping's most important days of her life. She is going to write her entrance exam that would quite literally decide her future. Li asked Xiaoping to get ready and go.
I thought she was like, oh, I'm auditioning to be an idol now. Nah, it's an entrance exam for school. I'm stupid. We don't have entrance exams here. I don't think. And if we do, I didn't take one. And instead, I became a Twitch streamer. Look how that's going.
I want to call her a taxi as always. But 10 whole minutes pass, and Xiaoping is still in her room.
Bro, she's gonna miss the entire
exam. But it just seems
exam?
like she has no intention of listening to her father today. The taxi driver actually leaves, taking the money and leaving Li embarrassed. He is furious. This is the second crack of their relationship. He goes upstairs and opens the door, only to find Xiaoping at her computer. Her books are all over the floor. Everything is messy and she's not ready to go anywhere. Xiaoping is still doing her daily tasks to support EXO. Lee is yelling at her and tells her that she's obsessed with celebrities that don't even know or care for her. She thinks about her idols more than her own future. This sentence absolutely breaks Lee. He snaps. He goes to the kitchen and picks up a knife. He wants to scare her with it, but then she does something that just spirals the entire situation out of control. She hits him and says, "Idols are better parents than you." And just a few minutes later, by the time Lee comes back to his senses, his daughter is motionless on the ground. He lost one of the only people he truly cared for. He drops the knife and picks up the phone to turn himself in. In April of 2014, Lee was sentenced to 12 years in prison, with his final statement being, "I wish I could go back in time to play with my daughter again, but it's irreparable."
Oh my god, bro. I was gonna say if this takes a plot twist or something, and he's the one who kills her, I'm gonna be. And then it actually happened. Why is he sympathizing with him? Who the F takes out a knife to scare his daughter? I don't know. Me personally, I didn't see anybody sympathizing. I might have skipped over that part. But that is an insane take, bro. That is crazy. He actually killed his daughter. Bro. Oh my god. All my theories. None of my theories would have been that. None of my theories would have been that, bro. And we'll leave it off at that, bro. I'll be right back. Now you can clearly tell I got a cold sore, bro. That's tough, bro. I'll be right back. on me. I don't know much about EXO. This club thing is so effed. I remember seeing a video about it before I stopped watching true crime because it was great. It's rotting my brain. True crime is brain rot, I guess. Alright, let's run it, bro. Bro, I don't know if you can see, but I picked up my cat one time, and now my whole shirt's covered in cat hair.
September 23rd, 2016, South Korea. A young woman walks into a police station. She's here to report a crime. Her ex-boyfriend filmed molka, a term that refers to taking videos of women without their knowledge or consent.
일단 몰카라는 단어는 한국에만 있는 단어고 정확한 워딩은 불법 촬영물이라는 건데요. 여성이 인지하지 못하는 상황에서 본인이 수치심을 느낄 만한 상황을 카메라로 담고
According to her, they had slept together when she caught him taking videos of her during the act.
실제로 몰카가 일어날 수 있는 곳은 너무나 많고요. 연인 사이에 찍을 수 있는 것, 누군가의 인생을 망가뜨리기 위해서
I thought it was more like you're filming and then somebody like rips off somebody's dress. I thought that's what it was gonna be, cause like, nah, I don't know.
이 몰카를 찍어서 유포를 할 수 있는 그런 것들이 있고.
2 days later, the ex-boyfriend is questioned.
That
by
is
the
honest.
police.
That's
they
very
want to take a look at his phone,
scary.
but he refuses. Instead, he calls his lawyer and leaves his phone with a private forensics company. They are supposed to see if he did indeed film his girlfriend. An IT specialist gets this phone on his desk. We will call him Lee. Lee's mission is to recover every single thing this phone ever stored, and he's pretty good at his job. He recovers a lot of data, over 200,000 text messages, countless videos and photos. If there was any evidence the police needed, the phone would have it now. But then Lee gets a call from the lawyer.
경찰하고는 얘기는 됐고 좀 있으면 가실 건데 지금 전화드린 이유가 저희로서도 복원이 되든 안 되든 상관이 전혀 없는데 경찰에서는 차라리 복원 불가가 오히려 나을 것 같다라고 지금 말씀을 하셔서 그렇거든요. 이게 그냥 쓸데없는 고소 사건이 돼나가지고.
But that is not it. The lawyer says that the ex-girlfriend dropped all of the charges anyway. She was just angry and lashed out on him. There was no evidence that the ex-boyfriend was a criminal in any way, but Lee knows the truth. He was just unwillingly dragged into one of the darkest and most disturbing secrets of South Korea.
What? I really thought, bro, that's not where I thought it was gonna go. I really thought they were gonna be like, he does have footage on his phone of unconsensual footage of him and his ex doing the thing. But now, what, he was framed?
He sees thousands of pictures and videos of unconscious women being SA'd. Whole group chats of people making fun of that fact. And people discussing the prices for one night with these women. Catalogs of them for sale. Lee is sure that this is some kind of organized crime ring that nobody knows about. People that operate in the dark doing these despicable...
Wait. You think this is like... I don't mean to keep pausing. You think this is like the dude who, like, we're looking through his phone? Before he had his phone, it was somebody else's phone, and they were part of this? Do you think? And that's why he has access to all of it
crimes.
now?
That is, until he looks at the names of the members of the group chat, and he recognizes every single one. The phone belongs to Chung Jun-young, a multi-talented, famous singer, actor, and TV personality.
Rock and roll!
Yeah! Don't say that,
this
bro.
Edgy, popular guy that girls drool over.
Don't
and
say
he's
that,
in his group
bro.
chat, posting pictures of unconscious women and even more disturbing things. But he isn't the only famous person in this group. Almost every single one is a celebrity of some sorts. Lee Jung-young, guitarist of CN Blue, Choi Chang-hung, leader and guitarist of FT Island, and Lee Sang-young, also called Sang-yi, a member of the boy band Big Bang. All of them are world stars.
I've heard
the
of Big Bang,
entirety
bro.
Of South Korea
I haven't heard of
them,
the other stuff. I heard of
idolizes
Big
them,
Bang.
and all of them are actively participating in human trafficking.
최종훈은 그 안에서 물론 정준영과 마찬가지로 여자를 너무너무
Oh my
밝히는
god,
모습이었지만
bro.
Lee looks through everything and sees them joking about gang SAing a singular woman the night before they did a fan meeting. But that isn't the only vile thing he notices. The celebrities mention that they have higher ups of the police on their side. They're all in on it.
FT 아일랜드 최종훈이 음주운전을 했는데 그 음주운전을 어떤 경찰이 막아줬다는
Wait, so how did this come out? Do you think he just posted it on the internet and then got murdered? Cause like, I figure that's the only way. Cause you can't go to the police and be like, oh look, blah blah blah. Cause as they said, they got higher ups in the police. Unless you ask to speak to the highest police dude.
눈에 띈 거였어요. 사실 저는 그 내용을 보고 정말 다리가 떨릴 정도로 깜짝 놀랐었거든요.
He doesn't know what to do.
Another
and so
famous
he
girl
returns
got assaulted, and that's how the story got shared more.
the phone and closes the case by saying that he wasn't able to restore any data. But not before he makes a copy of every single text message, photo, and video that would later expose one of the biggest scandals in Korean entertainment history. 2018, Sung-hee, the member of the boy band Big Bang I already mentioned, is absolutely huge in Korea. If not for his music, he's known for his incredibly fancy and insane parties. His nickname is the Great Gatsby. He throws events that cost hundreds of thousands of dollars and takes Korea by storm with his new image. But if you aren't a celebrity, there's simply no way you can attend one of his great parties. Until February 23rd, 2018, where Sung-hee, alongside a couple of investors, opened the nightclub Burning Sun.
That was the name of the thing, bro. I'm scared. What's gonna happen?
The richest celebrities, businessmen, and attractive women. No matter who you are, if you're currently in South Korea, you have to experience the Burning Sun at least once. And Sung-hee made sure that it was the thing to do in Korea. In the first couple of weeks, the club makes $1.4 million. Half of the population tries to experience this club at least once. And the wealthy guests spend generational wealth there. Burning Sun's menu consists of normal drinks, but also their extremely expensive alcohol packages and VIP tables. The most basic alcohol set starting at $10K all the way up to $100,000. And that was only the legal side of the business. The shady side most likely made a lot more, but I'll get to that very soon.
경찰이 오늘 버닝썬에 대한 압수수색을 시작으로 이번 압수수색 대상에는 강남경찰서 역삼지구대가 포함됐는데 버닝썬과 경찰
I'm not gonna lie, I feel like this is probably bad to say. I feel like if you're doing this, you gotta not put your name in it. You know what I mean? You gotta have like a false name. You know? Because I feel like you could have like the dude who went through the phone found out those 3 celebrities. If they went by a different name, they probably could have escaped, bro.
확인하기 위해서입니다.
Despite Burning Sun's reputation as this high-end establishment, it quickly gathered unsettling stories about it. Amy was one of the thousands of people who wanted to know what Burning Sun was like. All of her friends told her how great it was. And they were the biggest introverts, so there had to be some truth about it. A friend of a friend eventually approached Amy and said that she goes there quite regularly, and so they decide to go together. But the moment they step inside the club, Amy gets offered a very weird
I think it's
pill
like a
by the
Diddy
girl,
or
and is
Epstein thing.
encouraged
Maybe
to
they
take
just had
it.
so
A
much
pill
power
that
they
would
didn't
later
care.
turn out to be one of the substances that turns you into a zombie, a state where you would just agree to everything you're told. And that friend would turn out to be a worker at the club.
물뽕이라는 마약은 굉장히 많이 사용이 됐어요. 보통
Oh my god.
테이블들이 보통 어디냐면 룸이 이제 깊숙이 들어가야 하는 룸이 하나 있었는데 왜냐하면 그 앞에 가드가 많았기 때문에 거기서는 솔직히 말해서 무슨 일을 하든
Oh my god, bro.
And there are a couple of stories similar to that out there. But despite that, the general sentiment of the population and the police was, that's just what happens at the Burning Sun. It was a nightclub after all. And that worker might just be a very weird one.
That's just what happens.
Nobody really took it seriously.
Oh, that's just what happens.
먹고 이제 정신이 나간 여자애들 본 횟수는 거의 매일 봤죠.
November 24th. Kim goes to the Burning Sun with a couple of his friends, excited to see what the hype is all about. They get to partying and the atmosphere is great, but Kim is focused on something else. It's snowing outside. He decides to leave his friends for a while to go outside, but on his way out the
snow
club,
is pretty
his
cool. I would leave my
focus
friends
is
for some
redirected
snow.
again. He sees a woman being dragged by a man. She's only half conscious and desperately tries to get the attention of the workers by smacking her hand on their laptop, but nobody cares.
제가 만났던 클럽 VIP 고객 중에 한 명은 특정하게 이제 어떤 VIP가 특정한 여성을 찍어서 저 여성을 나에게 데려오라라고 하면은 이제 그 여성을 어떻게든 작업해서 데리고 와서 의식이 없는 상태가 된 여성을 데리고 와서 호텔로 올라가거나 아예 차를 타고 다른 곳으로 모처로 이동한 경우도 있었다고 합니다.
Oh my
Kim
god,
is the
bro.
only one who steps in and blocks the man's way. He tries to stop whatever in the hell is happening right now. It sure isn't right. That's all he knows. All of the workers now get up too, but instead of helping Kim, they beat him up. They drag him outside and punch him repeatedly in front of the club until he has 3 broken ribs and bruises everywhere. What Kim didn't know was that the man he tried to stop was a VIP special client, a big spender who has access to perks that nobody except the VIP clients and the workers know of. The woman he dragged, that was just one of his little perks that he paid for.
그런 동영상들이 워낙 많았고
Oh my god, bro.
그게 그렇게
that's
문제된다는
crazy.
생각은 잘 안 했죠.
Despite the pain, Kim manages to call the police and explains what the employees of the club just did to him. Once they arrive, he shows the police the CCTV cameras that are outside and tells them that that would be all the evidence they needed to arrest the workers. And so the police go inside the club to review the footage. They talk to the employees and then go back outside.
There's
but
no
again,
way.
they're not here to arrest the employees. They arrest Kim instead and drag him to the police station. And even the police beat him and trip him on the way there.
제가 취재를 했었던 많은 클럽 내 관계자들은 경찰에게 현금을
Oh
주기도
my
했다라고
god,
했거든요.
bro.
사건을 무마할 때 그럴 때 뭐 그런 접촉을 했다라는 얘기를 많이 했습니다. 그래서
Kim is completely fed up with all of it. And so he decides to turn to social media with everything, trying to expose every detail he witnessed at Burning Sun. But he doesn't just talk about how they beat him and how the police are corrupt, but he talks about how he heard women screaming in private rooms. He goes on
weed? Oh my god, they do weed? Bro, that really took me out of it, bro. Like, like when they said they do drugs, I thought it was really like, oh, they do cane and whatever the cocaine, and they do whatever the other thing is that like knocked him out. But then he's like, they do weed, bro. Not cool. I was like, oh, okay, sure.
Interview after interview, and it goes viral. But there's one major problem. There's no concrete evidence, and it turns into a he said, she said situation. Burning Sun makes statements of their own, saying that Kim was actually the one who essayed women, which is why they beat him up outside. Some people think Kim is a bad guy, and some believe him, and a lot of people are just confused. There's one major shift though. More and more women decide to step forward and tell their own horror stories.
바닥으로 내려와서 무릎 꿇고 빌었어요. 집에 보내달라. 그 엄마가 너무 보고 싶다고 집에 보내달라고 계속 울면서 빌었어요.
Now that somebody else was fighting on the forefront, people might stop saying that that's just what happens at the Burning Sun. And then private videos start to spread. A video of an unconscious woman inside a private room in the club goes viral on platforms other than YouTube. And there's no denying that the club is in on it and knows about it. Since the employees talk about the situation, there's now no question about it. There's very shady and illegal things happening inside this club. But on February 22nd, 2019 is where hell breaks loose. Lee, the one who made a carbon copy of all the text messages, decides to go to a lawyer with the evidence. He is scared. He knows he should have submitted the evidence ages ago. But the police
I forgot all about that!
All these celebrities have so much influence. But he also knows that he is the one who can put a definitive end to all of it.
카카오톡 이 단톡방을 처음 접하게 된 건 그 익명의 제보자가 그 파일이 담긴 USB들을 저희 사무실 그 우체통에 넣고 이제 갔거든요.
Now you might think that such private information being leaked would be a 1 in a million case. Surely this could never happen to you, right? Well, it's actually the case that
the sponsor right now is actually unnecessary.
Are most likely actively buying your information without if you
I don't care, bro. Let China have it, bro. Let Big Bang have it. I don't know.
Exclusive all the chat.
What do they actually have on me? My phone number and my name? Also, everybody else has my name, bro. I'm on the internet, bro. Like, shut up.
And together they go to the media with it. And on February 26, 2019, SBS Fun E, a major television channel, reports on the messages.
당시 역삼지구대 경찰 2명이 출동했는데 이 버닝썬 클럽 안에 들어가지도 않고 문 앞에서 돌아갔습니다. 입구에 서 있던 보안 요원이 VIP 룸에는 손님이 없다는 말만 듣고 철수한 겁니다. 하지만 신고 사건 처리표엔 확인한 바라고 거짓으로 써놓기까지 했습니다.
Talks and videos of gang SA, videos of unconscious women, and they're all joking about it. These messages.
This is the true brain rot of true crime, bro. If you don't want people to find out you assaulted women, check out NordVPN. Yeah, that's stupid.
Perfectly explained the
that's
thought
actually
out
insane.
Underground business that Burning Sun was built for.
That's what I was saying earlier with the 13-year-old girl. They're like the people who are making this content. I really don't think that they care. Like it's not like they're trying to inform people on what happened. They do their research on something that they consider is like interesting or whatever, and they're not necessarily wrong. Like it's interesting that it happened, but they don't care about like the people who are affected. They're just really using their stories as like entertainment, which is not cool. That's not cool.
Special menu for the VIPs that
but I'm
regulars.
watching it, so
the
I don't know.
People who spend a lot of money didn't just get a separate
cool
entrance
also,
to the
maybe?
club, but were also added to a group chat. And similar to how menus change every week for certain drinks, the group chat would send messages of tonight's specials as well as the weekly offer. But instead of drinks, it was women. Unconscious women who have been SA'd with a price tag on them, and the VIPs could simply buy them for the night. If somebody else wanted your woman, you could simply bid on her, the highest bidder being able to SA that person again.
함께 술을 나눠 마셨다고 하더라고요.
That's
그리고
insane,
여성들은 술자리가 얼마 되지 않아서 거의 일부분은 거의 기억을 다 잃을 정도로 다 까먹었대요.
All of the employees were.
I thought they said money. Like not only are they getting assaulted, but also they're getting robbed by these rich people. I was about to like
in on it as well. Every time a special VIP came in, the so-called merchants did everything in their might to get them the girl they wanted, whether it was brunettes, ones with a lot of plastic surgery, or simply ones that were intoxicated enough. And these girls on the menu weren't workers.
Where did that come from?
Simply random clubgoers who just wanted to know what all the fuss was about. The very moment a woman stepped into the club, the employees would note them down and add them to the menu. If a VIP wanted them, the club's bartender would add substances to their drink to make them more agreeable and turn them into a zombie. The club also had a secret bathroom
it's crazy that people
special VIPs,
are okay
where
with
they could
doing
inject other illegal substances and essentially do whatever they wanted. They paid for it after all. This was their true business model. While people did everything to get into these clubs, the women unknowingly signed up to be put on a list for the highest bidder to SA. After all of these leaks hit the public, Burning Sun had no other choice but to stop operations. And it was just a matter of time until the idols were arrested soon.
저는 오늘 오전에 저에 대한 엄중한 수사를 촉구드리는 탄원서를 경찰에 제출하였습니다. 하루빨리 이 모든 의혹들이 진상 규명될 수 있도록 성실하게 조사 임하겠습니다.
but it's safe to say a lot of them only got a slap on the wrist for it. Chung Ju-young was originally sentenced to 6 years for SA and illegal filming and distribution of content, but it was reduced to 5 years. He got out in 2023. Choi Chang-eun, member of FT Island, received 2.5 years, and Song-yi was guilty of selling people, embezzlement, overseas gambling, and more, and he got 1 year and 6 months after appeal.
Is he the one from Big Bang? I don't know these people, so I can't tell. But like, bro, fame really can just get you anything.
Essentially the mind
That's
behind
insane,
everything.
bro.
국민 여러분과
Fame and money.
공연에서 상처받고 피해받으신 모든 분들께 다시 한번 고개 숙여 사죄드립니다.
Sung-yi is already out and still has fans, and made headlines about cheating on multiple women in Bali already. There are also attempts of him getting back into the industry after all of this. The K-pop idol Go Hara also helped uncover some of the corrupt police officers who were involved, but most of them didn't even face any sort of punishment. Similar to this woman, she is the owner of Shinara Records, a company that had tons of music stores in South Korea back in the 80s and 90s. They were hugely
The maximum
popular
for assaulting women isn't that much anyway. Oh, great.
because for some reason they were able to sell K-pop albums at such cheap prices. They were so cheap actually that they undercut every single other company that sold the exact same stuff. If you wanted to support your idol, going to Shinara Records was the go-to. Their super low cost had a dark and
I swear if this is another sponsor, I'm leaving, bro.
sinister
I'm leaving.
secret
I'm straight up.
behind it all.
I'm out.
A secret
I
that
can't
involves
handle
the
that.
cults, forced labor, SA, and the death of multiple people.
이목사로부터 대중을
Death?
현혹시키는 수법을 터득한 김 씨는 서울 상
Is this a different story or is this the same one with all the SA? Oh my god. I really just said all the SA like that's okay. I'll be right back, bro. I think the thing that might freak me out the most about bugs is when they buzz at me, bro. Different story. Alright. I swear if it's like, if I turn and then it says like if I press play and then it says different story, I'm gonna be so mad,
경기도와
bro.
경기도 일대에서 신도 300여 명을 끌어모아
82
지난
years?
82년
Oh my god, bro. What did I say, bro? What did I actually say? I paused it right beforehand.
The name of this woman is Kim Ki-sun. She grew up in a modest and religious family. They didn't have a lot of money or any influence, which is why very early on, Kim always had the desire to become somebody people loved or feared.
I would say those are not the same thing, bro.
In her early years, she joined a church known as the Shaving Church. It was led by Pastor Ikyobu. It got its name because people joining were forced to shave their heads, as well as take off their clothes and hug and dance around the church. The followers believed that doing so would mean they would eventually all go to heaven together.
What's up? First of all, I would rather take off my clothes and hug and dance around the church than shave my head because I got some beautiful, luscious locks right now. But like, that's weird, bro. Hey, me personally, my opinion on the matter, I think that's weird. I think if I was in that situation, I would still think it was weird and I wouldn't do it because it's weird. I don't think that's a religious thing. I think that's just kinky. Kinky.
It was a controversial religion, but there was nothing illegal about it until Pastor Lee eventually went to jail for public nudity and being violent towards another pastor, which made the church disband.
That's crazy,
all of the
bro.
members had no direction now, and Kim took this opportunity to create her own religion. She tells all of the members that the pastor's spirit has moved into her own body, and she calls herself Baby. From this very moment on, Kim would only refer to herself as a 3-year-old baby, or in Korean, Aga, and she calls her religion the Baby Garden. And the members of the once Shaving Church believe her. They start worshipping Aga, the baby reincarnation of Jesus. She tells them that the baby cannot sin, and since she was one, everything she did was perfect, and if she did make a mistake, it was an honest one.
So for this reason, she's gonna kill people?
Kim quickly made a lot of plans. She wanted to build a self-sufficient farm where she could live with all of the members in unity.
I can't tell which one is more traumatizing. Obviously, they're both so extreme that it's like they're both so extreme that it's not comparable to anything else, I don't think. But like assault, mainly SA, versus like getting killed. On paper, obviously getting killed is the worst one. But for some reason I feel like SA is, because it emotionally affects you and scars you for the rest of your life, I feel like it's also like, you know, I feel like it's just not. I feel like it might be worse. I don't know. I can't put my, luckily for me, I can't put my mindset into either of those, right? But I've actually known more people that have died than I don't know anybody that's gotten SA'd. So I really don't know.
Have the funds to do so. She was just a housewife.
At the end of the
and
day,
so she
life
tells
is
her followers, give me all of your belongings, all of your family's assets, everything, and give it to the baby. The worshippers listen. Some sell their family house for $500,000 and give it all to their new god. With her sudden influx of capital, Kim buys a massive plot of land and also calls it the Baby Garden. It is now their very own heaven. Her followers would be able to live with God herself. All of them moved in, and instead of paying somebody to build houses with her wealth, she commands her followers to build them for her. And they also built farms and factories, just to get the love of Aga. For Kim, it was truly heaven. She was suddenly able to buy anything she wanted, and literally had 400 devoted people who would kill for her. But for them, it was actually hell on earth. Her followers suddenly have to work 18-hour days. The adults work on the field or sell rice cakes in the streets, while the kids sell fish rolls in the subway stations. It is
Bro,
gruesome and tiring
crazy.
work.
That's the
for
definition of
no
a cult,
pay.
isn't it?
Most of the time, the fish rolls that were sold didn't even look good or fresh, but the kids looked so exhausted that the adults just bought them out of pity. Kim is now extremely rich, but she wants more. So she creates Shinara Records, the music distribution company that quickly dominates the entire market
Oh
because
my
of their
God.
cheap prices. And you might be able to guess why their prices were so cheap. Allegedly, a majority of the workers for Shinara used to work for completely free because they all worshipped Aga. Among the baby garden factories were also tape factories, which was the
thought she was gonna
first
be like
thing
their
they
fake
actually
or
sold in their stores, while customers thought they were simply supporting their
But
artists.
to be fair, I would rather work for free at like a disc, like a K-pop merch store. I don't really know what it looked like. It was all vinyls and CDs or something. But I would rather work for free there than work for free in the mines, like building homes or walking the streets trying to sell rice cakes. You know what I mean? That would be, first of all, way more chill. Second of all, more fun. I
By
think.
buying albums, they were secretly funding a cult. Shinara Records
Oh, it
was
was a
able to
cult.
get long-term contracts with agencies working for various K-pop groups, and they became a staple in the industry. At one point, they held 30% of the market share in South Korea without anybody knowing what
crazy,
actually
bro.
happened behind the scenes. Now, if you take a look
30%
at the
of
followers
the
of
market
Baby Garden,
share,
there
whatever
were
that
all
is.
sorts of people, individuals,
And it's
but
a
also
cult.
whole families that all moved in with her. But Kim didn't like a very specific thing about her followers. She didn't like the family dynamics. She didn't like the concept of a mother or a father or a husband or a wife. So she established 3 rules that had to be followed within the Baby Garden.
What?
First rule: cut all ties to compassion and earthly connections. You are
What?
forbidden from calling each other mother, father, or siblings. Instead, you can only call them using their government names or by sir or ma'am. Everybody is equal
Bro,
under
this is
baby after all.
crazy.
Second rule: cut all ties with material goods. The pursuit of worldly pleasures is dishonorable. You should just donate all of your assets to the leader. You're basically already in heaven after all. You are with the baby. And the third
The
rule,
baby!
cut all ties with personal desires. Any form of romantic relationship between men and women is strictly
That's so stupid.
prohibited.
She just-
Men and women are
Hello? She's just like lonely. You know what I mean? She's just mad that all these people have children and partners and she doesn't. So she's like, okay, you're actually not allowed to have children, or partners, or money. Give that to me. Like, what? Like, bro, chill out. It's crazy. The crazy thing is that people actually like do it for her. Like, people listen to her. You know what I mean? Like, I could understand like not having a choice but to listen to like Kim Jong-un because he's the like government leader of North Korea, and he has to like do like anything that he says like works its way through like the political system. You know what I mean? Like the police, the people that are keeping order, I guess, have to listen to him, right? But this, it's your own choice to go to be a part of this cult, right? And you still believe everything she's telling you. Like, you believe it. It's crazy because, like, obviously some people can't choose to believe in something, but like you can't choose to believe in God if you don't believe in God. But these people not only do believe in God, but they believe that this lady, what she's saying is more correct and more beneficial in the long run for them or something than the normal way of thinking. I don't know, bro. It's crazy. It's just straight up crazy to me. I'm hot. That's too hot. That's too hot. Actually, now I'm gonna leave it.
segregated. There are only rooms with either women or men, and you should only have feelings towards Aga. And Kim definitely made use of that last rule. Every night, Kim would call multiple young men into her room. She would wait for them there and then show love towards them. And after she was done, she would call in the next one until she was satisfied. Baby was
That's
love
crazy,
after all.
bro.
This was not love
That's
at
crazy.
all. These were young and naive men who were manipulated into not just working for her for 16 hours for free, but also doing anything she wanted besides that. And there was actually one unspoken rule: do not disobey. Even though this religion is all about love, if anybody catches you breaking the rules, if you build a relationship with the opposite sex or don't work properly, the others will beat you. They will beat you until you're free
I
from
thought they
your
were just gonna
sins.
kill you.
Or
Oh, never
sadly,
mind. I was
these
right.
hellish conditions cost the lives of multiple people, and I will talk about one in detail. This is
See, but like that's
five-year-old
again, that's what I was saying 2 seconds ago. If the rule to be in this cult is you have to not have any romantic desires, right? And then you say, wait a second, I want romantic desires, so I don't believe in the cult. Why are you in the cult, bro? Why you believe everything else, but you're gonna go against their words? Instead, just leave. I don't know. I assume it's not easy to leave. Like, you can't just call a taxi, but...
He moved into baby garden with his parents, obviously not willingly. And once in there,
Not
he
willingly,
was
that's the
more
point.
than confused. Suddenly, he can't call his own mother, mother. And
Not
he isn't
willingly
even
is
allowed
crazy.
to show any affection towards her. Every time he does anything that counts as breaking the rules, like hugging his own mother, he gets punished physically by Aga, or rather Kim. This child would get punished by a middle-aged woman who called herself a baby. Every time Nagwan saw Kim, he would start crying out of
Nah, that's
fear.
actually
One
cringe.
day, he missed his mother a lot.
Bro, that's just like diaper play, isn't it? Like, you know how girls or adult men wear diapers and they're like, mommy, mommy. That's literally this girl. She literally doing the same thing. She's like, I'm everybody's child. Wow, woo, goo, 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 goo. And then she has sex with him, bro. This is weird, bro.
But he
This is
wasn't
weird.
allowed to see her since she was working, and that made him frustrated, so he pooped and smeared it on the window. When Nagwan's
That's
mom
aura.
finds out,
That's aura, bro. Hey, me personally, I wouldn't even have the gumption to do that. But if I could, I would.
she goes to tell Kim what happened and just says that he misses his mother and doesn't know how to express his feelings. But Kim doesn't care. She simply says to the group, this child is possessed by an
I
evil
swear if she
spirit. It
kills
is
him-
trying to harm me. And so Nagwan gets taken into the pig barn on the farm and he's tied up against a pole. His own aunt is there with Kim and a couple of others. And Kim tells her, this child is possessed by a demon. You need to exorcise him. He should try the feces of the pigs. That is what Kim says. And Nagwan's aunt just agrees. She follows Kim's orders.
In what
and
universe
feeds
does
it.
that
Every
happen?
time
In what universe does guzzling some pig dung? In what universe does that make you exorcise demons? In what universe, bro, do the pigs have purifying poop? No universe, bro. Like, I could understand people being like, cause isn't there an animal that's like isn't there a god that's like oh yeah, people can't eat beef, right? Cause it's a cow. I would understand them being like, oh, our god is a cow, therefore cow poop. Bro, I get all up in it every day. But I don't understand a pig because their god is literally a human woman.
One would resist, the group would
Or a
then
human
take
man,
out
but
sticks,
basically a human
embed it
woman.
with nails, and discipline him until
Embedded
Nagwan
with
stops
nails?
resisting. After all of that, Nagwan's aunt and the group just leave him there. Now, despite his terrible condition, Nagwan actually manages to escape from his ropes and runs to the dining room of the farm to look for any sort of food. He was starving, literally. He only got water from somebody else who was also tied up with him, and so he runs all the way across the farm just for a chance to get some food.
I didn't quite hear it. He has nails in him? Like the nails that you put up a painting on your wall with?
but Kim simply returns him to the pig pen, ties him up again, and
Oh
then
my
the
God, that's so
punishments start
sad.
until he passes away. This cult would
I knew he
flourish
was
for
going to.
decades. Kids were literally born into this baby garden and grew up to be adults, not attending school or even going outside, except if it was for the 16-hour work shift.
Was it the only way that it... I assume the only way that it got canceled or whatever was when she died. I assume she got old and then died, and then people were like, well, now we don't know what to do. And I assume because she's crazy, right, that she didn't want to, like, entrust a new person to be the, like, the new baby. So it just... people didn't know what to do.
Kim's followers only had 4 holidays, meaning they only had 4 days in the year where they could take a break. And even during these holidays, all they would do was hold a big parade for Aga. Until a man walks into a police station. He's here to report the murder of his 5-year-old son. Prosecutor Kang gets a report of Nagwan's death. But 10 years later, I am a father who deserves to die 1,000 deaths. My son has been murdered, is all he says. Nagwan's dad was in the baby garden for another decade before realizing what had truly happened to his family. Prosecutor Kang is skeptical at first. I mean, Baby Garden literally runs Shinara Records, one of the biggest companies in the K-pop industry.
I forgot
and they
all
have
about
this huge
that.
farm with a lot of people, sure, but they're just a small community, nothing else. There's no way they're actually a cult-like religion doing these despicable crimes. But just on the off chance that this was true, on the off chance that Baby Garden was indeed a cult, would mean that this would be Prosecutor Kang's biggest case ever. He accepts. Right off the bat, there were 2
That's
main
so
problems.
stupid, bro. That's so stupid. I literally don't believe anything you're saying, but I might get a raise if I solve this. So, hey, let me give it a shot. You know what I'm saying? That's so stupid. He literally doesn't believe any of it. He's like, you're kidding. The people over the 400 people on that farm are out here being like cults? Cults? I don't even know the meaning of the word. Bro, how could they be a cult when they run 30% of the government? Or not government, whatever. And he's like, but this might be my biggest case. Yeah. Great motivations for sure. For
Firstly,
sure,
his superior refused to help him. They simply didn't have the manpower in this district. He has the police as a team, but he's pretty much on his own when it comes to putting together a trial. And secondly, he was going against one of the most wealthy cult-like entities out there. They had millions of dollars at their disposal, and especially Kim has influence in all sorts of ways. But Kang...
I'm not gonna lie, I know this is a cult, but I feel like the other one was worse. You know? I mean, I don't think anybody died in that one, especially not children, but I think the sheer number of, and he's not telling me everything that went on here, but I think the sheer number of girls that didn't even know what was happening, and the fact that people like who spoke out against it got beat up, it might be worse. I don't know. It's just the 5-year-old's death is
decides to go
awful.
full force, and he plans something big. Kim is holding a lecture for her worshippers about how she is love, how they should love Baby, and how Baby is the only truth. When suddenly, the premises get raided by the police. 50 officers and detectives run into the place. The people are panicking, and the only thing you can hear is, "You are surrounded. Surrender." Everybody is running, and some even are fighting back, attacking the officers. But after all of this chaos settles, they realize one thing: the most important person is missing. The baby. Kim managed to escape, which is absolutely tragic. She wasn't a secret woman. She had the funds, influence, and the manpower to vanish from this earth without a trace. The raid was a bust. When the officers go through the baby garden, they find...
You think she actually just disappeared forever? You think she got surrounded and then she just ran? And she went to like a different country? She went to the Bahamas and just lived her life, the rest of her life like that?
and safes filled with stacks
I wouldn't
of
be
cash
surprised, bro.
and guns, as well as luxury
Guns?
goods only for Aga. She has a steam room and a luxurious bed, while her followers live in poverty. But all of this doesn't matter when the main target of the operation is gone. Almost none of the cult members, after having the opportunity to leave and speak up, want to rat her out. They just simply start working again like nothing happened.
Insane.
16-hour days.
Insane.
Kang is sure that he just threw away one of the biggest opportunities of his life.
I thought when they said working, that they meant, I thought when he said working, was that he meant they kept working on like they went back into civilization, started like running, I don't know, 7-Elevens or whatever, and then like it was happy, you know what I mean? They kept working 16-hour days building homes. That's insane. That they were gonna live in.
Until Kim appears again. She turns herself in. Her lawyer told her that she will only be held for 3 days and then she would be a free woman. During the interrogations, Kim is completely stoic. She denies all of the murder charges and stays calm and collected. But the detectives have one trick up their sleeve. Nagwan's mom. During the investigation,
bro, he did blow the case. He literally blew the case, and then he got lucky because she was just like, you know what? I'll turn myself in. Yeah, I'm feeling a little crazy today. I'm feeling like I might just turn myself in, and you know, all those murder allegations, I might just say, yeah, I might go to prison for 3 days.
Nagwan's mom was
she said no to the murder
her son
allegations,
was
but
tortured and eventually passed away due to Kim. This was their ace that they could also support with a couple of cases that came in from members who were able to leave. The police digs up the entire
lucky she's an
place
idiot,
for
bro.
any kind
He's
of
lucky
evidence
she's an
that a
idiot.
murder
Actually.
actually happened, but they can't find anything. Just
I feel like she was greedy. You know what I mean? I feel like she was living so happily that obviously she had the money to go. I mean, maybe she just had stacks and stacks in the floorboards, but she had the money to where she could have just gone to Bahamas and lived forever. But I feel like she was just like, I want more. I want to continue what I was doing. I want more money, so I'm going to go back. I feel like that's what happened.
A lot of pigs. So the entire case truly depends on the witnesses. However, one by one, all of them fold. The witnesses retract their statements in front of the court, saying none of this truly happened. Kim obviously still had influence over them, whether it was with money, threats, or something else. But they're still Nagwan's mom, right? Their only hope to get her convicted as a murderer. She stands up and says, "My son died from a heart condition. He was never tortured." Nagwan's father is furious.
Oh my
The
God,
only way this
bro.
woman could be behind bars for a long time would be for his wife to tell the truth. But she was still influenced by Kim's will. She denied the dark reality about her own son to please the baby. The case was over. She was innocent in the eyes of the law. But despite
That's so
that,
sad,
Kim
bro.
actually manages to prove tax evasion, embezzlement, and assault, which sadly only resulted in 4 years and a fine of $8.9 million, which might sound like a lot, but she paid that in cash. Now you might think after all of this came out, Baby Garden and her entire empire would crumble, but that couldn't be further from the truth. Kim is now 84 years old, and although
She's
suffering
still
from
alive?
dementia, Shinara Records is still a pretty big company that proceeds to have long-term contracts with multiple K-pop agencies. And the current CEO is allegedly one of the Baby Garden's closest followers, while quite a lot of people actually still work in the farm. Huge companies like those being exposed for heinous crimes are not an uncommon thing in Korean entertainment history. And Jang Jae-young's notes that were released to the public before she died shows exactly that.
하지만 이 문서를 쓴 고인은 더 이상 이 세상에 없습니다.
Oh my God, I don't even know what happens here. I'm sad about it already, I could tell. But that's crazy that there's literally so much. I mean, I don't know. They could all just be like, oh, this is fake news. But like all the stuff that he just said there, he gave me a timeline, bro. He gave me a timeline on her past and her present. Like all her entire life, all the stuff that she did, all of that farm stuff, and then ended off with, and it's still running to this day. Like people know about it, they're not doing anything.
Jang Jae-young was born on
that's
January
crazy.
25th, 1980, and from a very early age, she had this
1980,
big
bro?
dream of becoming an actress, which was a difficult thing to do since she had no sort of support system due to her parents passing away and her being only with her siblings. She managed to make her debut as an actress in 2006, however, with a television commercial, and 3 years later would be the time she would hit her first big role. She played a character in the very popular Korean drama Boys Over Flowers. Jang played the role of Sunny, one of the antagonists or mean girls. It wasn't a lead role, but it put her on the map. And this could have been the beginning of a great future. But for Jang Jae-young, it was the beginning of the end. And that is because she has a very tough time with the management agency she's signed to. The company is called The Contents Entertainment. And it's run
By the way, keep in mind, at the beginning, the dude said that these get worse and worse as they go on. I will say the first one, light. The first one was light compared to all the other stuff. The second one, tragic. The third one, I think it's the worst one. And then the last one we just listened to, the fact that it's still going on is nuts. But this one's only 8 minutes long, but he said that he made me believe that this is gonna be the worst one, so I don't know about all that.
Kim Sang-hoon. They're supposed to help her find her auditions and provide the financial support for training and managers. Basically a bet on her that she would make it big and they would see a return on their investment. But this kind of arrangement comes with one major problem. The company has a lot of influence over her. I mean, if they dropped her, she would be left with basically nothing. So she has to obey whatever order they gave her if she wanted to see success in the industry. It was the only way. And the orders she got from her CEO are way darker than you might think. It's March 7th, 2009, and Jang just finished a call with her older sister. She talked about her stress and how she wanted to become an actress so badly, but it was simply too much of a burden. Everybody knew that Jang was under a lot of pressure, but one thing that she said made her sister worry a lot. She said, "I just want to die." And a couple of hours later, Jang's brother actually tries to call her, but she doesn't pick up. So Jang's sister decides to check up on her at 7:42 p.m. But the moment she steps into the house, she realizes that what Jang said was truly what she meant. She finds her and she's dead. It was self.
Do you think that if because I've thought about this before, if you kill yourself, who is the one to discover it, right? Like, I think there's a lot of cases where people like jump into a river or something, you know what I mean, and their body's gone. But if you hang yourself or shoot yourself or something, like from the general eye, is it better for a family member to be the one to see it, you know, and like help her out, not help her, but you know what I mean, like a family member, somebody that's been close to her forever, to find her and then like be the person to figure out that she's dead? Or is it better for a stranger who doesn't have like the emotional connection to like have to see what it looks like? And I don't know if she was like, if she took a bunch of pills or if there was blood, you know what I mean? But like in that state, do you want, is it better for your family member to see, or is it better for somebody who doesn't have that emotional connection to see you in that kind of light? You know what I mean? I've thought about it. It's like I feel like it's better for, I mean, there's no pros, there's no pros, it's only cons. But I feel like at first I was thinking it's better if just a random person sees you, like an official, like a police officer or someone who like kind of deals with this every day, or your actual family to be like the last one. But I think actually the family member might be better, even though it's really traumatic. It's like if anybody's gonna find out, you would want it to be the people closest, I think. Definitely a stranger. It's definitely horrible enough for your loved one to die, but like essentially making them see your own body on top of that. Yeah. I don't know. It's like it's not even a conundrum. It kind of is, but it's like really, it's just sad that it happens in the first place. That is something we even think about. I don't know.
Conflicted. She did, however, leave something behind for the world to read. A 7-page document that exposed CEOs, businessmen, directors, and all sorts of powerful people in Korea. Please avenge me. The man who came to ask to be served is the devil. I was forced to serve more than 100 times. Whenever I get new clothes, I have to serve a new demon. Not only in Gangnam, but I also served at Karaoke Suwon and various other places. Even on the anniversary of my parents' death, I was forced to serve. Since I have already made a list of his names, I will take revenge to the death. Even if I die, I will take my revenge from the grave. That was one of the paragraphs in the note translated. Now this serve term essentially meant that she had to entertain these men, and it wasn't entertaining in a normal networking kind of way, but she was forced to do certain things against her will, if you actually get what I'm referring to. And it did take a huge toll on her. And this document was extremely detailed, and she recounted multiple incidents with dates and locations and details. And if she didn't serve these favors, she would lose all of the financial support from her agency and sponsors. And she didn't just name names in the documents. In multiple of these cases, she mentions that her CEO Kim would physically assault and throw bottles at her, and he would grab her by her hair and treat her like a pile of dirt essentially. I'm a powerless rookie actress. I want to be freed from
Okay, now I'm
pain.
sad, bro.
Now, the thing is, she couldn't just leave this
I
company
knew I was
either,
gonna be
even
sad
if she wanted to throw away her career. She was actually bound
by the
a
end of this
legal
video, but
contract,
I'm actually
the contract that
sad.
made her a product of this agency, not just an employee. One of the contract clauses that she signed to was basically that she had to do anything the company ordered relating to the entertainment side of the business, and if she didn't follow the orders, she would have to pay $100,000 in fines. And that is not even considering the blacklist threat. If the CEO wanted, he could simply ensure that she would never able to work in industry again. And all of these notes are leaked to the public by her manager. And he actually says that she was planning to sue Kim, the CEO. I mean, he was known for being controlling and abusive, and that document would have been the key to bringing all of these men down. Now, the moment this message hits the media, Jung becomes one of the most talked about actresses at the moment.
Oh
and what
my
happened
God,
next
bro.
is controversial to say the least. The 31 men she mentioned are obviously interrogated by the police, and most of them say that their encounter was strictly friendly and nothing illegal ever happened. But these are all very powerful people with a lot of influence, and the public thought that something fishy might be going on, since one of the interrogations, for example, only lasted 35 minutes. It seemed like most of the people
That's a
were
long
getting
time
very
still,
good
bro.
treatments by the police, but there
I don't
was
know.
obviously one big problem.
I didn't know. I mean that's a long time. I don't know how long interrogations went, but saying only 35 minutes, not to discredit the people being like that's a short time. I'm saying I didn't know.
There was no concrete evidence. It was essentially her letters versus their statements of the situation. The letters could also be made up or fake, which will actually be important in just a second. So nobody was
swear,
convicted
bro.
of a crime, except for the CEO. And that would be it. Case closed. For almost 10 years, nothing else would happen, until a new person came forward. And this is where things get really messy. Another actress from Jung Jae-young's agency, Yoon Ji-oh, testifies. Yoon was a trainee when Jung was employed with the company, and she was there for about 7 months. Now initially, Yoon told the police that she didn't know of any wrongdoings of the CEO, or knew of the fact that Jung had all these meetings that turned inappropriate. But now
so
she
sad,
says
bro.
that she saw the entire list of men during these meetings, and she actually goes on interviews and says that she also went to these night meetings with Jung a couple of times, and she asked the public to help her with the case, to reveal the entire truth, to get these men behind bars. Thousands of people in the public support her, since she is essentially this underdog who's willing to go against the Korean entertainment industry, and the people start donating money. According to her, she's being threatened by these powerful men and needs protection. Her life is in danger. But as time goes on, her credibility actually starts to crack. Her stories become increasingly more dramatic as she goes on more interviews, and her stories started to change. And people who actually knew both of them claimed that they weren't even that close. They were simply acquaintances. Now to top this off, Yoon even wrote a book about her called The 13th Testimony. Now there's no denying that both of them knew each other, but if they were truly just acquaintances and Jang never opened up about her problems to her, it would mean that Yoon was simply there to claim the fame of a dead person. And it turned out that was indeed the case. The co-author of the book eventually comes forward and files a lawsuit against Yoon, saying that all of her stories and testimonies were actually just straight lies. And Jang's former boyfriend also came forward and said that he never heard Jang mention her name once. He couldn't believe that somebody he never heard of would write a book about her. And once all of that came out, the public turned on her and people actually started filing lawsuits against her because they donated money thinking that Yoon was actually close to Jang, but she simply lied to the public and the investigators. And because of that, Yoon actually went to Canada, and there are 3 arrest warrants on her since October 2019. To this day, she claims that she said the truth, and
funny,
people
bro.
are simply trying to silence her. But that isn't even the end
She
of the
moved
story.
to Canada,
Years later,
and they got
again, new evidence came out.
3 arrests.
When forensic experts re-examined Jang's document, they found something nobody expected. All of the pages that she left to the world weren't even written by her. The handwriting wasn't consistent. Parts of it had been forged by her former manager, the very person who leaked the paper to the media in the beginning. The manager actually wanted to make his own entertainment company and stole the actresses from his former CEO. And then, never before footage is released. The last images of Jang Jae-young before her death, February 28th. 2009. You can see Jang with her manager multiple times a week, where she gives him a document envelope and a diary. The manager told Jang that he can help her get released from this contract she was in if she simply writes an anonymous testimony of all the things that happened to actually sue the CEO. And so Jang did exactly that. Her letter wasn't a goodbye letter, but a confession to try to get herself out of her desperate situation. And the confession letter actually never should have hit the public in the first place. The manager had promised the family of Jang to not release the letters, so she could go in peace. And he actually burned them in front of their eyes, but made copies of them and then simply released them either way to better his image and sue the CEO. The case is a complete mess. Because of that evidence, nobody knows what actually happened, and we might never know the full truth. But the manager was arrested because of the blackmail to the CEO, while all the other 31 men got away with it.
Bro, that's tragic. The worst thing, okay, not the worst thing, but like something I can't get over, right, is the fact that all these people end up getting away with it. Like, it's usually people who have a lot of money or they have a lot of fame, like popularity, therefore they have power in the situation, and therefore the victims, whether they write letters or whether they speak up on like social media or anything, they don't usually when they die, like for the case of the kid, there's no justice even. It's just it's just sad, bro. It's just sad. And now I'm sad. And I don't want to draw. And also my iPad's not connected. So unless you really want to do that, Yogurt, I'll restart stream. But I was thinking I'd just go straight into the veggie game. This game might actually be bad, by the way. But what do we think? That was awful, bro. I need to cleanse myself with some TikToks. Maybe something funny could happen. Oh my god. That's hilarious.
Just like me, you're just like me. It's something anyone can see. I'm just
5.1 mil, bro. 5.1 mil for having a... I'm sad. Yeah. 5.1 mil for having a baby. That's wild.
What are you doing? I can't do anything right. I can't do it. I literally went to the store. I had to go to 4 stores for the decorations today.
I hate these videos because it's so obviously fake, bro. It's so obviously fake. But it still gets so much likes.
And right now, you can save £50 per person. That's £200 off for a family. Nothing beats it.
That's crazy, bro.
Wait, so what jersey did you do? What are you doing, bitch? Are you crazy?
That guy is so gay, let's be so for real.
Are you crazy?
Yeah, he could have been. He might have been.
Wait. What's going on here? Oh. Where did that come from?
But I will say, I don't know who started the idea of having cameramen for live streams, but it's so smart, bro. All the IRLs that I've seen is usually like people holding up cameras and then like flicking it, showing it. Bro, whoever decided to have cameraman, I don't know if it was FaZe or if it was like Kai Cenat or maybe somebody else, just random, but it's so smart, bro.
Sugar, oh, you want the watermelon one? What? You want it or not?
No, I'll take
I know
water.
you want it.
America, the amount of fat people in America
Wait,
is like 1 in
Jason.
3. This
1, 2, 3.
Oh my god.
This one's for MLK.
Yikes. That was so bad. That was so bad, bro.
It's not gonna look good, I'm sorry.
How old are you, bro? So how do you know that? 25. You 25.
That's really funny. That's really funny to be like 19 and have a 25-year-old cameraman. I'll say I'm not gonna watch the whole thing because it's definitely like 7 minutes. I thought it was gonna be 3 minutes, bro. Also, why is it from the back? I think it's probably like in a round. Nah, I don't know. That's my goat right there. And that's my goat right there. No, it's not. That's Sana. That's my goat. Yeah. I really am a youngest kind of guy. Bro, I didn't know frogs could bite. What? I hate that. Bro, I was watching Lennyverse today, and they were on the bungee things, and it was like, they were going boom, boom, bop, bop, you know what I mean? And it was like, they were spinning. And they weren't spinning too much, but I might have a fear of spinning. You know what I mean? Because as I said before, I've been on the tire swing when they do it, and I feel dizzy. I think I get dizzy really easily, but also I just hate the feeling of being dizzy. Yo. That's crazy.
Wait.
Oh my god. Okay, you do not need to scream that much, bro.
Now, what you say you doing in here with your family?
I told Gam to tell you to stop, tell me to stop eating chips. So you
Right.
have to stop telling me.
But
Right.
you didn't tell me that.
Gammy, tell mommy to stop telling me to stop eating chips so I can eat chips. And well. Guess what?
You need tissue for your nose.
This week,
I thought it was gonna get funny at some point, bro.
enters the villa.
Whoa! Bro, apparently Manon got like, she just posted a TikTok that was like, well, or something like that, and then all the comments were like, she kissed her girlfriend, but honestly it's not that big a deal, but like, why is everybody freaking out? And I'm just like, that's cool. It is cool, cause, and I might be spreading misinfo. That's just what one of the comments said, and then I clicked on a thing. But we already knew she was on that, you know what I mean? But I will say it is cool, not only to have, cause they're the first group that's like openly bisexual, lesbian, I don't know the full details, but like openly not straight. Everybody's just straight. They're the first ones that are openly not that. And then, so that by itself is already cool. But if they also got partners, if they're also the first people to have partners, they might be changing the idol industry. I don't know. You know what I mean? Because if you could be in a group and also have a partner, and then also for that person to be the same sex as you, that's huge, bro. We're like, they're actually making moves. Bro, you're trolling. I did not know that happened, bro. I really thought I was about to vibe for a second. She straight up biffed it. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. I usually when I see people fall on stage, I'm like, okay, this is kind of embarrassing and cringe, because they're supposed to be like, they're supposed to have aura, but then you realize they're just a normal person. But when Rose and Post Malone do it, I low-key, it's funny. It's funny. I do wonder if Cat's Eye appeals to straight guys as much. If so, that does seem like a good move for K-pop groups now. When I think about it, I don't know if I've seen any guys, period, talk about Cat's Eye other than me. Well, and Ty. But, I mean, that's just, yeah, I don't know. But, it is. I think the fact that people, like, as age goes on, I know we talked about this before, but you're like, it's a cycle, it repeats itself. As I'm currently thinking, right, the more that time moves on, like Gen Z is way more open to being like gay or whatever than like boomers. So I feel like it's just not as big of a deal.
Someone in the chat said jellyfish or immortal.
So it's gonna come out at some point.
Immortal, like it's unkillable, lives forever.
If it gets injured or damaged, it can revert to earlier life stages. So it'll revert down a baby jellyfish and then respawn. And they can do that over and over and over, but you could kill it.
A jellyfish with God mode at any point in its life can just reset back to what its factory settings. And
yeah.
What?
The adult medusae were not spawning and reproducing to create new baby polyps. They were themselves.
Bro, that's what people don't understand. We're out here thinking like aliens look weird, right? Like people from outer space are probably gonna look like blah, blah. This is an alien, bro. This is an alien.
Back into their juvenile form.
This is not a mammal. This is not what I'm used to.
Does it do that? And it's called Medusa. It's got a cold ass name too.
Medusa is the adult form of a jellyfish. They like absorb themselves and then they sink down to the seafloor and they just restart.
Medusa max prestige, can't go any higher. Then decides to like, we unlocked everything in this game. We're going back, further regression. There's a settlement down there. It somehow turns into that, turns into this, and then it literally turns into, what is that? A piece of broccoli? That's how it starts, back up.
Yeah.
Like in NW2, you get to level 70. You get to level 70, you prestige.
It's NW2.
Call of Duty. So stay with me here. You play Call of Duty, you rank up all your guns, you get everything. You're at the last level, level 70, you can't go any higher. You can prestige and go back to level 1, but you're in the second prestige now. But you have nothing unlocked, no guns, but you're on your second prestige. So they just keep prestiging,
that's really cool.
I think, over and over and over again. Or is it a new season? Someone in the chat said,
I don't know. It could be either. That's kind of crazy. That's actually crazy. That's what I'm on. Come give me something I can feel. Bro, you know what made me mad? I was watching this earlier today. They were not showing Lisa. They were not showing, I mean, I know it's Rosé's song, but they were showing like, see, that right there was unseen footage for me. They were showing Rosé, they were showing Jisoo, they were showing Jenny, but they kept not showing Lisa. And it peeved me. Sorry. I'm on my way, yeah, 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 yeah. Hey! Hey! Oh, dude! At the... Bro, that really is... I felt like those... You know those DJs that like they get way into it? Way too into it? Yeah. And then they just like... I felt like that. I feel like I looked like that, and you know what I'm talking about, but I felt like... Ugh, it felt weird doing that. Or like a producer. You know when somebody's showing off their song, and they're like... they're reacting to their own song like that? Crazy. This is actually tragic. I mean, I'm keeping up with it because of TikTok, but deep down, I'm hurting, bro. Deep down, I'm actually not gonna get to see that, bro. I'm not gonna get to see the actual concert because they already left. They did 2 shows in the United States, which were in California and Chicago, right? So, like, it might be over for me, bro. Alright, what is this? I knew it was gonna be loud. Yeah, I did. What the heck? Okay, so we got us a whole cabbage. I don't know, it's just a game that I found. We got us a whole cabbage. And we got us a piece of cucumber. Or no, what is this? What the frick? Bro, I swear it just said that there was a hentai option. Like a hentai category on Twitch. Nah, this is just a game that I found. We got I think they said it was a pepper, but it's clearly a tomato. We got a pepper, we got a piece of corn, we got a cabbage. I'ma run it, bro. I don't know what this is gonna be. Maybe it's a game for children. You know what I mean? And it's about to be super easy. But it looks well done. Okay, so we don't want to get... We definitely don't want to be put into the can. Can't wait to get over to get on the hentai category after stream. I don't think that's an actual thing. The wonky basket? Hey, I'm not wonky. The wonky what? How dare they? I can see why you two should be in a wonky. Okay, I can't read that fast. Organic produce, you know. Cornelius? Monsieur. I'm gonna call you Cornelius. Oh, we getting wonky, bro. What's your name, buddy? Oh, Cab doesn't speak, does he? What's going on here? Bro, what is this? What is this? Bit dark in here. Look for a switch. The sensitivity is kind of crazy. No. Can I not mess with the sensitivity? Alright, I guess I can't mess with the sensitivity, bro. Alright, what was I doing? Turn on the lights. Okay, we turn. Frick. Oh my god. Oh my god. Tom, I swear to God, if you do this again, I'm gonna. It's lights out for you, bro. Tom's got hops, bro. Where's the light switch? Is this thing? I believe. Oh, I could grow. I didn't know I had superpowers. Yo, I'm confused. Oh, I can only get onto certain things. Ah. I got you. Nah, I'm feeling myself with his music, bro. This music actually gas, bro. We really is getting wonky with this, bro. Okay, what am I doing? Dude, the soundtracks go hard. Why do I got a ladybug on my balls? Oh, that's my cabbage bros. Let's play as Big Belly. Glad you picked Cab, but our boy can be kind of slow. Hold shift while moving. Low key, Cab is awesome, bro. What machine, bro? This one? How am I about to disable this machine? Checkpoint. Nah, that's just water. Water can't hurt you, bro. Press R to reset. Okay, I got you. Break washing machine. How am I about to break the washing machine? Oh, nice. Fancy sterilizing shower. If not, Cornelius can shoot the nozzles. Alright, lock in Cornelius. Oh my god, I hate this dude. He looks so cool. What is that haircut? Oh my god, I hate this dude. Bro, the drip is insanely hard on this dude. Oh my god, he's literally going to beat up your girl right now. Look at him, bro. Dun 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 dun. Dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun. Bro, this is cool. Oh, frick. my god. Shortcut. I will say the game's a little, lame. Find the door switch? Bro, this really taking me back to my Five Nights at Freddy's days. Oh, that's a door switch right there. Nah, this goes hard, bro. What do you mean? I don't think he should be the one getting on here. I'm probably gonna have to get the tomato on here, bro. Okay, I think the music's still loud. The music does go hard, though. You can't lie, the music goes hard. But it's a little loud. Oh my god, are you stupid? Use Tom to find a way to close the lid. Okay. Get in there, Tom. Oh my god, Tom is actually the most useless dude I've ever seen in my life. You can't even climb a ladder. Okay, I might be stuck. Oh wait, I got you, bro. I got you. They want me to close the actual lid. Wait, what do you mean, does it? The music goes hard, bro. Watch, 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 watch. We could get over there in time. We can. No! Oh. Why can't I just... You're fried. Guys, I got fried. Let's say, why can't I just sit on the edge? You're fried. I could definitely hit that. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I'm fried. Is it obvious to anybody else how I'm supposed to close the lid? I'm fried. Oh, I'm blanched. That's different. I'm broiled. That's not on me, bro. That's bad game design. I'm toasted. What did that do? See, it didn't close the lid. There's a different way to close the lid. What did that even do, though? What the heck? What do you mean, eat and interact? Interact with what? Guys, am I stupid? What's the corn dude working with? What's over here? This is definitely not a game made for 2-year-olds because they could not figure this out. Much like how I cannot figure this out. Chat, I need help. I haven't been really paying attention. What's the point? I gotta escape. But I don't know how. I can't. I assume the door switch is back there. Right back there where the light was. Where the light is. But how do I get over there, bro? No way. I jumped, bro. You're chopped. What am I interacting with, bro? Has that been there this whole time? It's because of the cabbage dick, huh? Unironically, I think I broke the game already. There's no way I gotta start over, right? You're broiled. Oh, blanched. What the frick am I supposed to do? Why is there a vent here? Oh, frick. No! Orgy, help me out, bro. What I'm supposed to do? Oh wait, the lid is closed. Oh my god, I'm stupid. This whole time it was so obvious. Get me up there, cabbage. Oh. No, that actually doesn't help me. I'm so incredibly chopped at this game. But I'll get there in a minute, bro. How could I have been so stupid, bro? You better make it. Oh yeah, you make that. Parkour? More like Dwice core. How do I get up there, bro? Am I stuck? No. Wait, but there's nothing to sit on. Am I supposed to be here with the corn? I'm supposed to smack button with corn? Oh. No. I don't think so. Hold on, let me try the corn thing first. Corn can jump. For a second, I was gonna be like, oh wait, Corn can't jump enough. But he can. He got this. Yeah, I knew it, bro. And I'm gone. Get me in there, cabbage. That was difficult, bro. I think had I been a younger age, I probably would have figured it out earlier. But me personally, that was tough. That took a lot out of me. Bump, bump, bump. Bump, 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 bump. Wait, there's more? Is this like level 2 or something? He can't jump. No, bro. Oh my god, I'm boiled. How, bro? I want to get everybody into the new area. Hold on. Any second now, you got this, Tom. Yeah, W Tom! W Tom! I was gonna say W's in chat for Tom, but nobody would do it. Alright, let's see what we're working with, bro. Cab is bouncy, often handy for reaching high places. What? What you mean he's bouncy? I don't think they meant cab, bro. I think they meant like the tomato or the corn, maybe. Hoi. I don't know how I'm supposed to turn this off though. Oh frick, I'm boiled. Oh, I'm not. I kind of wish I was. How do I disable the cutting machine, bro? I think maybe the signs are telling me that I'm supposed to use this dude. Bro, I don't know where you're at. Okay, box, box, box. You know what's crazy? Like, this game isn't necessarily like good or anything, but someone definitely put a lot of time, or multiple people definitely put a lot of time into this game, and there's no way it's gonna be like I'm probably gonna be one of the only 10 people to play it. Cozy really doesn't know the kind of underground games that I play. I think it's funny when she's like, more underground than friggin' Pony Investigations. This is the most underground thing ever. I'm confused on what I'm supposed to do, bro. They said cab is good at bouncing. Like I'm supposed to know what that means. You want cab to bounce into a high spot? Oh, frick. This dude's good at jumping. You ever think about that? I think I'm supposed to get up there. Or maybe I'm supposed to get up somewhere high and then jump off of it and bounce to somewhere else that's high. Am I stupid? Also, why is this interact button always here? Yeah, I still don't know how to turn off the thing. I assume I'm gonna need to know how to do that. Oh crap, I'm lost. What do you guys think of this game so far? Game of the year? Am I slow? It do be game. Bro, I think I might be slow in the brain because I do not know what I'm supposed to do. They said Cab is good at bouncing. So I'm supposed to bounce with this dude. Bounce where, bro? He's not good at bouncing. I just got sauteed. Oh! Bounce off of the cabbage! Oh my god. I knew I'd get there eventually. Me and my massive meaty brain of mine. Jump! Boing! Okay, you don't actually jump high enough? Okay, yeah. Now what? Pop some tags or what? Like, what do I do? Now that I'm up here, what do I do? The wrench? Cab may be able to throw a wrench in the works. How am I supposed to get him over here, bro? Oh, in that stuff. How am I supposed to turn off the thing? I don't know how to turn off the... Where are you? He just went all the way back to the beginning. This dude just went all the way back to the beginning. What am I supposed to do? Disable cutting machine. Okay, so the corn is the one that turns off the cutting machine. Somehow. This is actually a game for 12-year-olds, and I can't figure it out, bro. I've been playing for like 20, 30 minutes already. Am I still on level 1 or is this level 2 now? Bro, what? Bro, I'm so slow. I wonder if anybody's ever speedrun this game. Certainly won't be me, bro. Or do you help me out, bro? What do I do? What do I do, bro? It's gonna put me back over here. I'm cooked. I'm actually cooked. It's not even like a puzzle, bro. It just straight up doesn't tell me what to do. Any second now, though. Orgy got mad about the vegetables and he left. Oh. Oh, my guy saw you playing as some vegetables and I think he got mad. What the frick? What am I supposed to do genuinely? What am I genuinely supposed to do? Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm so slow. I'm so slow. You know how many people were probably like... Okay, probably nobody, because nobody watches me. But you know how many people that had they been watching me were probably like screaming, just press the button? Nice. Okay, I get it. I'm not doing that. This might have to be a two-parter, bro. We not finishing this tonight. It's too hard. What? I gotta drop the crates. Or do I swing from them? This tomato has been so useless so far. Like, nobody's told me what to do with them. You're joking. That was dead on. That means I'm not supposed to use this guy? And maybe I am supposed to use the tomato? Okay, what do I do now? How do I turn off this thing? Going to have to go swinging to shut this one down. Okay. So I think I do swing from those things. How do I bro? This game low-key making me mad. Especially having that E button there just constantly. Okay. Okay. Alright. Do I jump over there now or something? Wait. Bro, I'm actually so smart. I was just playing around before. I was just joking. It was just jokes. Where am I going, bro? I'm going to the moon, probably. Checkpoint. Am I really about to slide down here? Yes, sir. Okay, that wasn't as cool as I envisioned it being cooler. I envisioned it being, how do you say cool? How is the whole factory just not doing anything? Like, the whole factory's just not even running. You just got, like how are these 3 vegetables taking over the world right now? That vent may be a way out of here. Bro, I swear if this whole thing was just level 1, I'm gonna lose it. I'm about to shoot corn at the pad block. Shut up, bro. Oh my god. Can I go to somebody else's checkpoint, bro? Why he walking all zesty like? Why he running like a little girl? So... y'all come here often? Oh my god. What? Where's the padlock, bro? What am I supposed to... what am I supposed to do? Don't judge my guy Corn like that. He's just trying to sissy that walk, bro. I've never heard that term used before in my life. But you're right. Oh, there's the lock. Nice. Don't even try it, bro. Don't even try opening the lock with some corn. It's not even gonna work, bro. Yeah, I teach you. I teach you what work and what don't work. What is this, bro? What did I do? What did I do? I didn't go to the vent. I just... alright, yeah. Oh, God. I'm stuck! Help me, Sabrina! Oh, I'm out. Bro, all my VODs where I watched Hot Ones videos got, like, taken down off YouTube. So, I'm gonna stop watching Hot Ones. It's not like I care that much. And the only people that I watch anyway are people that I like. It just sucks that it's... oh my god. It just sucks that it's... like, I want to watch Lisa's stuff, but I can't, because it's blocked. And the only one that I'm going to watch again is probably going to be, like, Jisoo. Because she's probably going to go on, I think. What do I do? How do I get over there, bro? You want me to jump onto the light? Oh no, there's a swing. Let's go. I told you my brain is working at overdrive now. You mean to tell me the how did the cabbage even get up there, bro? This game's stupid. What are you doing? Any second now. Wait, can I pop my dude Cabbage right now? Nah, he's invincible. That's right. Oh, I gotta put it back up. Wow, 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 wow. Come on, bro, lock in. I could do this 100 times in my sleep. So why can't you do it once? Or I guess twice, because I already did it. Why can't you just do it again, bro? Lock in. Lock, lock, lock. You good, bro? Bro, I almost walked off the edge. If I would have done that, I would have ended stream. Oh God. Has it been lagging this whole time? Baby. No shot they got boss fights. That's kind of crazy. Ew. Bro, boss fight is crazy. Oh wait, I was only lagging during the cutscene. Okay, I wasn't reading, by the way. Climb higher to see what dangers are ahead. Climb higher, how? What the frick do I climb on? Over here? Nope. Yo. What do I climb on? That's an invisible wall. Okay, I'm dead. Alright. Hello? You don't bounce anymore? Oh my God. This game is not it, bro. How do I scout ahead? What? I'm supposed to make it over to that jar? What just happened, bro? Alright, I don't... Oh! This game is way easier than I'm pretending that it is. Like, I gotta actually just chill out. Oh my God! I just murdered that man! Okay, now I gotta murder the other one. I don't know how, though. I mean, I guess I saw him murder a tomato or something, so he's not a good dude. How do I get rid of that dude, though? I really do gotta get back up there. I don't know why I fell off, bro. I thought I was... It said scout ahead. Am I crazy? Or when it says scout ahead, that means you go to a vantage point and you look what's ahead. Bro, the jumping mechanics in this game are gonna make me insane. So I thought they wanted me to go onto the thing and then look at what's ahead of me. Nah, it was more stupid than that. What am I even supposed to do, bro? I'm toasted, yeah, I know. Oh my God. Oh, there's a thing above it! This game makes me so mad, bro. This game is not supposed to be rage-based. It's supposed to be something cool for like 3-year-olds. I don't mess with the song anymore, bro. I do not mess with the song anymore, bro. The song sucks. This game sucks. Everything about this sucks. No wonder this game only has 3 reviews on Steam. Okay, so I just go around killing things or what? What am I supposed to do? Gotta look around in case there's any more things. What am I supposed to do, bro? The lock is on this side. Also, I gotta kill that dude. You know what? I'm going in with this dude and I'm blasting. I'm just gonna straight up blast that cucumber with my shurikens. Or not cucumber. If Cornelius can stun the Zom Peppers somehow, Cab would steamroll them. See, now they tell me how to beat him. You think he's still stunned? Okay, he was. You got steamrolled, loser. Can Cabbage even fit through this crap? What you mean? Oh my god, I just got murdered. That dude literally jumped me. What do I, okay, how, okay. How? How? You just want me to pop? And then what, pop it again? That's so dumb. Everybody's getting popped today, bro. Nice. Don't wake up. Oh, he woke up. Bro, you do not need to send me all the way back over here every time, bro. Bro, we really did just murder some dudes. Like, that's what we did. Why is it glowing? What am I supposed to do here, bro? That's not how that works. Oh my god, my aim is impeccable. Oh! Oh my god, I'm slow in the brain. Oh wait, I can just restart. Yeah. Now I'm back. Like, literally just go forward. That's all I had to do. Forward. Now what? Jump over this? Yeah. Jump over this for sure. Press the button. And then go back to these two. Girl, you got that yummy yum, that yummy yum, that yummy yummy. Yeah, you got that yummy, 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 yum. That wonky wonk. Bro, where the heck have you been? I've been asking you for tips and tricks on how to beat this game and you've been gone. And you come back for my yummy yum? Kind of a fake fan. Okay, those ones I feel like you can't hit. Maybe Cornelius can use that to his advantage. I'm about to make Cornelius Rule 34 and distribute it to local orphanage hospitals. Bro, what am I doing here? You can't convince me I didn't hit everything properly. Nailed it. I got mad and left because of the veggies. That's crazy. How do you get that, Yogurt? How do you say... Yogurt said that, bro. Yogurt literally said that exact thing. Is that some lore on this dude that I just don't know? That you just don't like veggies? Oh, I'm stupid. Why is that corn? I swear I could grapple there with my thing. Maybe it's too hot or something. I don't know. They really, hey, I will say I appreciate the fact that they keep. Now you tell me. Now you tell me. I like veggies as food, but despite them as a concept. Right. No, that makes sense, I guess, to some people, including me. I like that they got a little thing so that cabbage couldn't get up there. If this game's mechanics were better, this could actually be a fun game, bro. Please tell me there's only like 3 levels. Because how many levels could there actually be? You know what I mean? We gotta get into a food truck? Cornelius looks fly AF. Yeah, but he's also gay. Oh my god! Hey! Hey! This dude's got aura! This cabbage has aura! He just started swatting him away. I didn't know he could do that. I'm pro-gay nowadays. Me too. I didn't think I meant... I guess now that I think about it, I did say Buddy's also gay. Did I say the word butt? I'm also pro-gay, bro. I swear if this whole game... If that's the... Is that the end of the game, bro? That's crazy. That's crazy. 2 levels. I should have realized that at the beginning. That was not a 10 out of 10 game, bro. That game was chopped as crap. That was so bad. But it was a nice experience. But also, I did not want to keep going. It was cute. It was, I realized they were like, it was like a game for it to be like, oh, come check out our grocery store type of situation. Because at the end, they were like Whole Foods or whatever. I wasn't paying attention. But, nah, that wasn't bad. That wasn't bad. I actually did kind of like it. It was just frustrating how dumb I was playing that game. Like, I was genuinely stupid playing that game.
I'm at 5 below and this cannot be real. Oh look, water bottles. What is this? Could you imagine like running a marathon and you gotta grab your water bottle and you have like half a sip? I'd be so fucking mad if I was thirsty and someone handed me this shit. I'm at 5 below.
Anyway, the game was alright. You know what I mean? It was kind of cute. It was whatever. I hope they make a part 2. You know what I'm saying? And then, yeah. Anyway, we're gonna watch a few TikToks, and then I'm gonna end the stream. So that's the plan.
What the fuck?
Holy shit. Am I okay?
No.
Am I okay? No. Bro, that thing definitely landed on his face, and then he like pulled out, and that's why he said, "Are you okay?" Did you see that extra Emily was dancing to Twice? like in front of the actual members, yes, that happened like a bunch of months ago. I have seen that, yeah.
What the fuck?
Holy shit. Am I okay?
No.
He was actually bleeding out of his mouth. I didn't even see that. I thought you were like, did you see that extra Emily posted a TikTok where she's dancing to a Twice song? Like when you said dancing to Twice, I was like, oh. I saw something else today. Maybe she went to a concert. I don't know. I don't think the concert is like she would have had to fly to Korea, I think, but other than that, what do you see? What do you see? What are you talking about? What is that, bro? Whoa! Whoa! What? And he got a strike too. It was uploaded 2 days ago on Maya's shorts. Okay. Let's see what you're talking about. When you say dancing, you mean like to the Twice members or just to a Twice song? Because I might have seen it, but I might be forgetting. You know what I mean? To the ordinary. Bro, she's down. She's low.
I took a Korean class in college because I liked K-pop, but also
Okay, so which K-pop do you like?
Twice. Who did you meet, Emily? I met Twice. Oh, yeah.
Oh, you met them.
I was able to like dance for them.
Okay, see that dance?
Oh,
Oh
sure.
my gosh.
Do you like any K-pop, Grace?
I do.
Oh, who's your favorite?
I like Big Bang. I'm old school.
Oh my God, Big Bang is so good. Bang, bang, bang!
Oh my god, I can't think of Big Bang the same. After what I've learned today. No, I'm kidding.
Bang, bang, bang! Today I'll be performing
I wanna be
What
here,
is
Travis.
Love by Twice for you all.
I'm pretty sure this is the only dance that she knows. I wanna know. I wanna know. It's something. It's something. I don't remember.
What is love? What do you think, Maya?
Patrick, I'm like,
I wanna know! Na, 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 na.
I told you, I kind of had it. What is love? What is love? This is a long TikTok, bro.
that was good.
Thank you!
Did you teach yourself that or took a class?
Oh yeah, I learned it in high school because I really liked them. I
Thank
took
you,
a
Orgy.
Korean class in college because I liked
Thank you for that, Orgy. That was awesome. I learned more of the dance that I remember before. Can't think of Bazinga the same anymore. Used to make me giggle and kick my little toes in the air when I heard it, but now? Okay, what are you talking about? You talking about Big Bang? Or you talking about Sheldon Cooper from The Big Bang Theory? Oh, you were making a joke. Oh, okay, I got you. I didn't even think about it. I'm stupid. Bro, I'm not gonna lie. That vegetable game, that little toddler baby vegetable game really got my brain working in reverse. Whoa! And then it went into oncoming traffic and killed a family of 4. That's crazy. What? Wow.
Imagine losing a 1v1 like this.
That's wild. I wouldn't say he failed. Oh, yeah. Bro, I ain't never seen a bowler this thick in my life, bro. I've met a lot of bowlers in my day. None of them have been this thick. Not a single one. Why? Why does this exist not around me? The ball was simping and didn't want to disappoint her. Bro, that laugh is definitely a voiceover.
What?
That was pretty cool though.
What?
Why did he decide to catch it in his mouth? That's a real question. Wait a minute. Bro, imagine seeing Lisa on the big screen, looking into the camera, into your eyes, bro. Oh my god. Bro, the rose petals confetti, bro. Actually, bro. If I saw this, I could die happy, bro. I genuinely could. I'm so mad. You know what bro, you know what would have been perfect? You know what would have been actually perfect? Would have made my life complete? Is if I made it famous on Twitch, right? So that I go to LA, I'm living in LA, and a year ago, I watched the Blackpink Born Pink movie, the tour. I forgot what I'm saying, but you know what I'm saying. A year ago, I watched the movie on the tour, and then now I could book a flight for my grandma, for Farmer Donald, for Ty to come visit me in LA, and we could all watch the concert together. That would have been so awesome. Nah, but instead, I just get to watch it on TikTok, you know?
Daddy.
Shut up! Can I stay here?
No. No.
Roses are red.
No.
Stems are green. I freaking can't wait till you turn 18.
Oh my god, bro, that's...
Jees, se olisi jos euro 85. Joo, toimiks siellä Apple Pay kanssa?
Ma'am, you donate $1, you'll save a child. $1, you'll save a child.
$1 will go so far for these children.
You know
These
what?
children
I
are
got my last $6 on me.
$6?
$6.
You save.
I can save $6.
Thank you so much for saving six children.
I got it.
All right,
We got six. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
No, I want them all.
No.
Only six.
I want them all. Go.
Okay, you get one more. Bro, I feel like this is not a harmless prank. I feel like all the other stuff, harmless pranks. This woman genuinely thinks that this is like child trafficking.
Only 6.
What the?
Go ahead. Thank you so much, ma'am.
What's she gonna do with all those kids now? Honestly, she probably did a disservice. Because where are those kids gonna go now? At least back in the van, they were probably getting fed. They were probably put to work so they could get some experience under the belt. You know what I'm saying? But now they have nowhere to go. They have no food. They have nothing to do. And she got to take care of them all.
I'm trying to get addicted to nicotine right now because I don't have a crush and I'm bored. And it's not working.
Okay.
I just can't
Insane.
do it because I keep on forgetting to do the nicotine, and that's kind of like the biggest part of the addiction thing. And I tried to remember. I went to Canada recently, and I was like, oh, I gotta, make sure I'm taking my nicotine because I'm getting on this addiction. And I ran out of.
This is
Zins.
so
I don't
bad.
The thing with Zins are they make me sick immediately. So like I take one.
Bro, this is so stupid. Not like it's not even funny. She's probably just out here making other people think, oh, nicotine's cool. Maybe there was like a joke at the end or something, but I don't know.
Do you want more? Hey, chill out. It's all yours. It's all yours. Orange cat.
Hey, sweetness.
There's a warning for you.
That's crazy. That cat's crazy. Nah, literally how do girls be when they see my penis is in their area?
You heard it wrong.
What did I hear wrong? You met Ella. What the fuck?
What do you have to do to get a drink round here?
Ow.
For me. No, go away.
You're not magic.
I'm about as magic as your dad, mate. And he disappeared, didn't he?
Hey! Hey!
Orgy, what do you know about British memes? I'd love to ask Sleepy, but
I've got a
she's
parcel for your next door neighbour.
gone.
You've got the wrong fucking house then, mate.
Yes, boss. How are you? What's his first name? His first name is Baldy over there. What's it like to have no hair? Is it hot or is it cold? I don't know, cause I'm not old.
Right.
Hello. Right, listen.
Not
man.
enough. Let's watch
I know
some
you wanted
more.
me home at 9 p.m, but it's currently 5:56 in the morning, so I'm a couple hours late. But that's fine, because I'm not drunk at all. I'm gonna go to bed, and you can wake me up at like 3 p.m. Yeah, sweet.
You heard it wrong.
Bro, that dude was punching himself so hard. He had to be on like a drug, right? Because there's definitely drugs out there that make you not feel. That's my goat right there. I'm allowed to have 2 goats. Okay, when you got a group as big as Twice, you're allowed to have 2 that are your favorite, okay? And my 2 favorites are Chaeyoung and then Dahyun, obviously. But I feel like 80% of British memes are just telling people who were just in an accident that they can't park there. That's good jokes though. See, that part of the song hits so hard, especially when you got raccoons, bro. I hate to be that guy, but
Not want to fucking talk to you ever again.
It's fine.
Fuck
Thanks for
off.
speaking. Goodbye. See you later.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, yeah.
You're an extremely odd.
yeah, she's hot, bro. Momo raccoons. I spell raccoons wrong. Don't they have 2 C's? Hey, this is like my favorite trend ever, bro. I'm telling you. Bro, when I found out about this, like a year and a half ago or something, I never went back. It's the best trend on the internet, bro. I don't really like raccoons. Like I like them, but I'm saying I'm not like a person who, oh my god, a raccoon. You know what I mean? I'm saying I'm not tapped in on raccoon, but oh my god, that one makes me want to be. I wish I could understand Korean, because then I could sing along, but I really don't know.
Oh, my finger!
Good to see you today. Good point if you join.
Are you guys don't say anything?
Man, I wish I would have done that in school. You know how sick that'd be if I was in chemistry and I just went over and pulled the thing? Like, I'd be worried that it would give me, like, wait, this is so funny, bro. Maya and Cutie aren't verified. Everybody else that I follow verified. Everybody except Starsmith. Everybody else, blue check mark, everybody. Not y'all though. Hey, losers. No, it's funny. I could say it because I'm not verified. I'm a loser. What was I going on about?
Okay? I'm about to hide the speaker in his desk. I'm about to get us on this test.
Fire alarm? There's not supposed to be a fire alarm today. Okay, pause the test. Let's go, everybody. I'm sorry.
The fire alarm. No test today.
I don't even know if that was a funny prank, bro. I can't tell.
1v3, 1v3. He's at B. He's flanking. Cracked. One shot, one shot.
Bro, bro, the caption is so funny.
50 bucks. 50 bucks.
That's funny. Oh, those glasses look so good. Bro, this is not gonna end well, bro. Bro went all the way to the bottom. Oh, he's gonna jump in. He's gonna do it on purpose. He's gonna jump in. Yo! Bro, what? How's that even possible? How is it that deep? What could it possibly be, bro?
Don't worry, I'm just feeling my. I'm really feeling
It's not opening. Sorry.
It's okay.
It's not opening.
Tell me to
going
open
too.
it.
You're going too fast.
Josh, it's okay.
No, I can't
Hey,
do it. I can't do it. No, I can't do it.
Josh, open your eyes. Open your eyes. I have it.
Oh.
Yeah.
How'd you do it?
It's a tear.
Oh.
It's a tear. It's okay.
Okay, what are you gonna get, bro?
Oh, it's the same packaging as earlier, so I just thought we could open
you're
it
valid.
like that. I didn't know that there was a rip and tear.
What?
It's their fault.
Is this Labubu? Is this Labubu or not?
You're right. That makes me feel better.
It's their
One.
I don't know what it is. It's not Labubu. Is it? I don't think it's Sunny Angels either. But I like chocolate bars more.
Oh my god, it's so much cute.
I like the gray one more. I'm pretty sure Sunny Angels are the little ones.
Dude, why do I even bother showing up anymore? We literally do nothing in this class. Phew. Oh, hey, Ashley. You're not usually late.
No, I'm not, but I've got the craziest story between Tracy and her boyfriend that you're gonna want to hear, so listen up.
I like a good drama story.
I'm curious.
But at the end of the day, it's none of my business, so...
Sunny Angels
I'll
are the
mind my
naked
own.
babies. Yeah. I was right.
Yeah, right. If I can hear it, it's my business, so... What do you got?
Okay, so this was last night. Tracy's getting ready to go out with her friends. She's all dressed up, putting on makeup, and her boyfriend goes, "Oh, you're going out looking like that?" And he starts calling her a whore, starts accusing her of cheating.
Nah, come on, man. You can't be that insecure.
And so she's
That's
like, "Hey,
crazy.
why do you think I'm gonna cheat on you? I would never do that to you." And this kid goes, "Oh, I actually don't care if you cheat on me, because I already did. Multiple times."
Yo, what? That's fucking crazy. But, dude, where are y'all finding these villains?
I'm bored. Wood. Although here's the problem with them is they're definitely dommy mommies, right? Cause like she looked good, but she's in the police force. You know what I mean? So she probably be like fighting people sometimes. So she's probably strong. So you try to get on top, and she probably flip you over, and I don't like that.
Hello? Hi, are your parents home? Yes. Well, my dad is. Can you call him, please? Dad, the police are here! Is this your brother? I don't know. You don't know? I don't know if he's here. You don't know if he's here? Mm-hmm. Would your daddy know?
What? Bro, what? Bro, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What? What? Bro. What? Is that assault of a police officer? Does that count, bro? That was crazy. Where did that come from? That was actually crazy. I'm sure she has the picture of the person. Okay, here's my theory. The kid like faked fake robbed a grocery store or something. Okay, and then he ran home, and then they went to his home, and they knocked on the door. The kid answered, blah, 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 blah. And it was the kid that came from the back, and they were just pranking the police. Also, I really didn't think I would see her wet in this video.
Hello? Hi, are your parents home? Yes. When my dad is, can you call him, please? Dad, the police are here!
Maybe it's
Your
fake.
brother? I don't know. You don't know? I don't know if he's here.
Bro, she seems like so nice.
Would your daddy know?
I need more context, bro. Like, El contexto. Okay. Yogurt, help me out, bro. What is the context here? Because I cannot read that. That's an assault on a police officer. I for sure didn't see that coming. Never let them know your next move. No, they didn't. Only in America. I think it was Senior Assassin. Can you even be a police officer when you're a senior? That makes no sense. They're saying it's just a game. So do you think she's actually pretending? You think she's actually pretending to be a police officer then?
Alright, so what's the theme of the song?
You can pick.
Okay, but
I just wanna be with you.
I don't know what was going on there, bro.
What was that?
Yeah, but when I do it, it's racist. Do you want to do APT for that stuff? Cozy, bro. The stream's over. You came in at the wrong time, bro. I was just ending stream. Unfortunately. I didn't get the whole thing, but the gist was that they cheated by throwing water or something. I was actually, I'm not even joking. Also, I was gonna be like, oh, the last TikTok, like I was doing the thing I was talking about not that long ago, where I wait for a Blackpink TikTok to come up, and then I'm gonna make that the last one that we watch. This is very awkward timing, bro.
Just for Toronto, this is
Now we'll watch a few more though. Game start! We'll watch a few more. Yeah, you missed the whole stream. Although the first part of the stream, very sad. The first 2 hours, pretty sad. It wasn't just what do you mean the first half was bad? Okay. The after that was, well, we were just watching a sad video. After that, I played like a vegetable game for like 3-year-olds, and then it made me rage. So there's that, and then I watched TikTok for like 20 minutes. Yeah. I'm trying to kiss your lips for real. Bro, oh my god, I just had the most crazy idea. What if every song was made by Lisa instead? Not even every K-pop song, like not even all the singles, every song, period. I mean, you could watch the VOD. Women and children getting bad stuff happen to them. We played... Okay. Then we played a goofy vegetable game. It was... Yeah. Basically, that's what happened. There really were no dudes that were victims, now that I think about it. The only, like, sort of dude that was a victim was the the father of that one kid. Must be underground. The vegetable game is definitely underground. Hold on, let me show you. What's it called? The vegetable game has like 3 people that have ever played it. Run veggies. 7 user reviews. And it came out today. And that's everything. Tom, Cornelius, and Cab. I'm tapped in on the underground games though. Because if you love vegetable game, you'll love Killer Bean. I don't know if I would say I loved vegetable game, but I'll look up Killer Bean real quick. Oh, I think I've heard of this. Or I've seen it at least. I don't think this is the same at all. This is definitely not the same game, bro. You should leave a review? No. But yeah, I've seen this before. I never played it though. Wait, coming soon? It's not even out yet. Let me watch my K-pop TikTok. Oh, okay. And then right after that, she fell down the stairs.
A worker at a 5-star hotel told me about this.
How does he still get this many likes when all he does is scream?
Told you to soak your toilet paper and take the little middle cardboard out? Why? You're not gonna want to wipe your bum with that, it's already soaked.
Shake it to the max.
Did you just make a donut? Is that a donut made out of toilet paper? What are you pouring on it? Fabric softener or something? Or like that scent stuff? Are you just making like a fun little like craft? Why would a worker at a 5-star hotel tell you to do this?
You do not need that much, bro.
This is toxic. You can't eat this. Oh, you're putting like sprinkles on it. On your donut. Is this to make the room smell good or something? If so, why not just get an air freshener? You know? Like those room set things? They're like $1 at the store. You're really just gonna leave that next to the toilet?
I feel like that's gonna make it smell bad after a little. There's no way a 5-star hotel made that, bro.
When it comes to like songwriting, though, do you ever think when it's like just in a situation?
When it comes to songwriting.
Yeah, no, like when you make the music video and then just like this, when you double back on that, which you know what I mean?
What's up, man?
What's
no,
up,
you know
man?
What I mean? Like when you studio and just switch comes back, you switch to what?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's going on, bro? What is this?
You don't get the question?
Yeah, when I make songs and
the
like
studio
write.
is trying to submit down bow.
Fuck, dude. Am I fucked up?
You okay? It's just mumbling to people.
Oh shit!
Bro, that's so awkward, bro. It's so confusing. What a waste of time, toilet paper, deodorant, or whatever it's called, detergent. I don't even know where you get the sprinkles from.
I'm so sorry.
Oh man,
My bad. Fuck, I was like, fuck, was that Spanish? Like, was that Russian? Like, I didn't know. Was that Hungarian?
God. Sorry, man.
Yeah,
it was like a
my
dumb
bad.
thing. I was like, I'm gonna try it. Jackson will get
We
it.
stand Jackson Wang, by the way.
Should have done that in
I'm pretty
Chinese
sure.
for you.
Imagine. I just like lose my mind. When it comes,
Davey.
Excuse me, for $100, who's your favorite artist?
Michael Jackson.
Lisa.
USD. I'll play 3 Michael Jackson songs, get them all
There's
right.
no way, bro.
$15 per song.
Why did I just get 2 Jackson Wang TikToks in a row, bro? And neither of them are like from his account. It's him on other things. Could you do this? What, mumble? Oh, frick. Or could I do walk up to people on the street.
Okay, stop. Easy,
No,
man.
Lisa. Oh, yeah.
Billie Jean.
Yes, sir. We're gonna make it harder now. Before we get into the second song, who are you?
You show me a second of a Lisa song. I don't know if you put Blackpink songs in there, I'm cooked.
I'm Jackson Wang, entertainer, performer, musician. Some people call me K-pop, C-pop, T-pop, popcorn, anything.
The list goes on. What's a song we should check out by Jackson Wang?
My newest album has just released, Magic Man 2. Title song is called Made Me a Man. Means like in life, good and a bad, it's meant to happen. It made who you are today. If you have time, please check it out.
Amazing. Song number 2.
Stop. I know this song, but I forgot the name.
I don't know it. Because I don't know.
Yeah, that's right. Before we get into this final song,
I don't know
remember
Michael
first time
Jackson,
you listened
bro.
to Michael Jackson.
When I was a kid, my mom bought me a DVD. It was his concert. He was wearing some kind of like a fencing uniform, but it's all gold. I was a fencer, by the way. I watched that concert for like over 50 times. That's why I started dancing.
Origin story of Jackson.
That's
Wang
cool,
right
I'm
bro.
still not good at it.
That's cool.
$100 on the line. Ready?
You know I know this song.
You know this one. Starts with
I don't
H.
know it.
Human.
Yeah. Tell him that it's human.
It's been great meeting you, man. Human nature. I don't qualify to become a Michael Jackson fan.
You got the origin story, you got the moves, you got the vocals. Take this under.
It is?
Yeah. True fan right here.
Thank you.
Excuse me, for $100, who's your favorite?
He does not need the $100, bro.
I have way too many V-Bucks. I don't need them. I'm trying to give them away. Well, I don't know who to give them away to.
Part
you know?
2?
Can I have some?
Can you have some?
Yeah, can I have some?
Let me just ask my boss. Let's see if he lets me, alright?
Okay.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm back.
What? What did he say?
He said that, yeah, I could give you a free skin. He said the only condition is if it's okay with your mom.
Okay, let me go ask her. Yeah, Mama, no.
This is bad. I feel like maybe there's nothing wrong with like talking to kids on Fortnite and trolling them, but then posting it on the internet is probably wrong.
Not outside.
I feel like that's probably not
Here,
okay.
you wanna put the you wanna give your mom the mic so I can explain to her?
Yeah, sure.
Alright.
Hi.
Hello?
Yes?
Hey ma'am, your son keeps saying the N-word to us.
Keep saying the what?
The N-word to us.
The N-word?
Yeah, we were just trying to get him to stop, you know?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, but listen, you're saying things that are not okay. I'm gonna get him off for a little bit. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Hey, thank you. I appreciate it too.
Okay, bye. Turn it off.
I'm not seeing it.
Turn it off.
I have way too many V-Bucks. I don't need them. I'm trying to.
That's not that's not funny at all, bro. That's not funny at all, bro. That's evil. That's so messed up, bro. Getting them in trouble with their parents. Oh, that was not funny, bro.
Oh, God. Hey, man, you look good black. Thank you, bro. Hey, Mom, are you
I'll never ask you to say it again, Jackson. Thanks.
Hey, MC Ben.
Hey, who's that? I'll give you a hint. Tony, Ma.
Hi, Jason.
I swear to God, I'm actually worried.
PBM?
Oh, shoot.
Hey, dude. Wait, it's my first time seeing color. No.
I can hear him really, really quietly. Do I gotta speak a different language?
Zinchao.
Bro, I'm not racist. I could
PBM is
literally
crazy.
name every black person in the world. I hope you know that.
What do you mean PBM is crazy? Bro, Max is actually like, no, not famous, but he's definitely like the most, I don't know, he's just on a different wavelength than everybody else in FaZe. I don't know.
Hot dogs! Is that for me?
That's for us.
Oh. Well, you won't have to worry about the neighbors tonight, baby, because we're going to clean the table.
I have no idea what you just said, but I don't like him. I've just never heard that name before, but he seems funny. What, PBM or Playboy Max? Because that's his actual thing. In case you didn't know. Did I just get a virus, bro? This is our last TikTok. Oh, PBM. Please, bro. Please. Not Playboy. Plague Boy. I'm pretty sure. Bro, I don't want to see TikTok.
Hey.
Oh my god.
Hey.
We gotta keep going until we find a different TikTok. Or a different Blackpink one.
You want pets? Okay. I'm coming. I know I'm holding a little.
Idiot, bro. Oh my god. Maybe put down the phone or something.
He left Shoujo and said that they owe over 500.
Bro, that's insane. Like, I watched a little bit of this video. I'm not gonna lie, to me it was boring, but obviously I feel for Iron Mouse. Bro, 500K. Not only did they take a bunch of money from her personally, but 500K, over 500K, not taken from her, but taken from people like her who don't have enough plasma in their body. I'm pretty sure that's her situation. She looks like Bopey Bo. Okay. What's got to go through your brain to do that? You know what I mean? As a company or as a person to I don't know if they took money or if they said they were gonna give money and then just never did it, but like $500,000 is a lot of money to people who it could like change, it could save and change so many people's lives, bro.
$1,000 to her charity,
Crazy.
the Immune Deficiency Fund. I messaged her.
That's
and I
so
was like,
lame,
"Listen,
bro."
I've got lawyers.
Yeah.
Let me help you. She did a tweet today saying.
And then Valkyrie gave her $500,000. I'm pretty sure they just handled all her money. Oh, that's even worse, because then that's how it was so easy for them to take all the money.
Apologizing for like artists and stuff that haven't been paid yet.
That worked with me through V Shoujo and never got paid. Please contact me ASAP so I can get you paid. I didn't even know that was a thing, bro.
I'm like, please, you have a loyal community. Let us help you. Let me help you. I cannot stand when companies take advantage of talent like that.
Oh, crazy.
It's stupid,
$500,000
bro.
is a lot of money.
And that's just to the charity.
That's just to the charity.
That doesn't include the money they stole from Iron Mouse.
I feel so
They
bad
definitely
because she
took
already
like
goes through
millions,
so much.
bro.
I know. It's the last person that deserves it.
I'm surprised she was able to leave.
In this industry, you usually sign with an agency or a team. Groups like Sojo, I believe they act as an agency, and what typically happens with an agency is they get you deals. So I got sponsored by Starburst, and then my agency takes 20%, or some agencies take 30%, some take 10%.
They took 100%. Okay, I don't know. I was confused because I thought V Shoujo was like, because when it comes to VTubers, if you do like, I thought that was like the kind of company where if you are no longer a part of that company anymore, they own your VTuber, and your VTuber has to graduate, aka die, and it can never, you know what I mean? You can never do it again. You should animate a VTuber model OC. It's not gonna look as good as Iron Mouse's, bro. It's gonna look like a cartoon.
It's a big five. It depends on your agency.
Depends
on the
how
deal.
much you're getting screwed over.
Exactly. Sometimes you get really scammed and you'll sign up for a team and they take a percentage off your head, essentially. So they take a percentage off your subs, your YouTube revenue, your merch, or whatever, because they say they're managing you. That is a scam. Do not sign up for people like that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, me personally, if somebody wanted to take my sub money, and I know they could probably help me out, but I feel like stuff that you're not helping me with, you shouldn't get a part in it. Yes. Yeah, I'll sign with V Shoujo, bro.
Only work with people that bring you money, and they only take money off the money they bring you. That's my PSA.
She left.
Only work with people that bring you money. That's smart.
Hey, man. Welcome in.
Bro, he's gonna ask for a donut that's just get absolutely molested by John. No, Mike. I messed up the joke. You know how people say, give me Mike sweat? No.
Question. What you got? Are these holes and these holes the same size?
I want to say no.
That one's definitely bigger. It can fit something bigger, right?
Oh my god, bro.
What are you trying to fit in it?
Oh my god.
Nothing. Let me just get 2 of these.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah. Bro.
표정 예술. 표정 예술.
얘가 자꾸 움직이네.
살수가 움직여.
Bro, the nerve of my grandma, bro. Because I showed her a picture of me holding a snake because Ty's got a bunch of snakes, or his aunt does. She's very cool. Yunjin, my favorite, though, in Le Sserafim. And then she was like, whoa! What? And I'm like, what? Why are you shocked? And she's like, you can't even look at a bug. I'm surprised you would hold a snake. Bro. Yeah, it ties in the new crib. But I just feel, I felt betrayed, bro. I felt hurt. She really don't got any, anyway. But in my defense, no, not low-key true. Bro, bugs and reptiles are completely different. First of all, reptiles eat bugs, okay? Second of all, reptiles, okay, they have like smooth, scaly skin. Bugs have weird like segments everywhere. Bugs make buzz noises. Snakes make like cute little and they don't usually even do that. Bugs are awful, bro. Honestly, I wonder who's more scared of bugs, if it's me or Chaewon. I wouldn't react like that, but I would take off for sure. You should do a bug stream where you collect bugs. Oh, you should do a... Shut up, bro. You should do a drowning stream where you drown yourself. Like, what are these ideas? What are these ideas, bro? Like, you're trying to torture me? Is that it? You want me to do a stream where I do the drop thing on my head? You want me to do a stream where I say I'm in a room secluded and on every single wall is the black and white spiral and I hypnotize myself into having a seizure? That's what you want. That's what you want, isn't it? Yeah, good idea, Cozy. Shut up, bro. Don't say yes, bro. I'm not gonna do a drowning stream. Up, it's how without voices. I still haven't seen the movie yet, bro. That was smooth, bro. That was smooth. You should find a bug and use it to collect other bugs, Pokemon style. Hey, yo. Yeah, no, I'm not doing that either. That was sick. Bro, this is the same thing that I saw Le Sserafim do today. Somebody's definitely gonna eat it, bro. Okay, that wasn't even that funny, bro. Oh, guys. It's our last stream. It's our last stream. Or it's our last TikTok of the stream. We made it a whole 3 minutes and 50 minutes. And it's so fitting that it's just Lisa. Oh my god, this is so much better than all the other TikToks. This was so worth. Oh my god, bro. Can you believe I exist? Can you believe I, Dwice, exist at the same time as her, bro? Like I get to enjoy life, bro. Like my great grandpa, I would never want to be born in his lifetime because he didn't know who Lisa was. And my great grandchild, they might not know who Lisa is. And I feel bad for them, bro. Because both of those people are stupid. And they have the worst lives possible because they don't exist at the same time as Lisa, bro. And that's just how it is. Anyway, thank you for watching. Where my Lisa at, bro? Thank you for watching the stream. What? Right here. Nah, this one. And it go. Thank you so much for watching the stream, bro. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Me personally, I liked it. I had a fun time. I know the vibes were down, but hey, that's fine. That's fine. We say you're what? Oh. Anyway, hey, let me know if you guys enjoyed the stream, because I did. Let me know if you're watching in the future, and if you love Twice. Tomorrow's stream also gonna be fire. Listen, now that I'm not drawing anymore, I was kind of like confused on what I should do for streams. Even though like I've done, obviously I just go back to what I was doing, but like videos are really hard to find, bro. So yeah. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. I had fun. I'll be back tomorrow. I really do think, bro, streaming every single day is hard. It's not like harder than a normal job, but I'm saying like trying to be different every day is hard, bro. Cause it's just the same content over and over again. The most you could do is play different games. But anyway, shouts out Yogurt Boys, shouts out Orgy, shouts out Cozy Cake, shouts out Zeph, shouts out Layla for the fan art. And W Consistency, yeah. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. That's all from me today. I will see y'all tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching. Peace out.
Head down, feeling like Rapunzel.